Started here. I'll insert one more set. And you know what? Chiron, I don't care. You go there. Figure out the embers and everything later. But that's up, and stream be live a little bit. Small side here. Actually, remove it just a little bit. Since the top isn't overshot. Nope. Okay. And begin it. There we go. That will be good. So, hello people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where we will be finishing up our time at the Enma-Tei. For that, though, there is actually some news here with the game. It's not much. It is the new updated info of the events. Probably just detailing the second summoning banner that just dropped here, which if I go to it, we can check it out. So the second pickup banner daily, 5-star Li Xuan Assassin on raid up, as well as the 4-star Archer of Inferno, Saber Diarmond, and Kyo, it looks like. Nobody really have. Oh wait. Oh, I guess. I thought he was coming out with. I could have swore he comes out with the CCC rerun. Could have swore Old Man Lee came out with the CCC, and now I need to actually check if I'm delusional or not. So CCC, Seraph. Okay. So we'll go through that. So let's go to Melt then. Go down to her summoning banners here. The second ballet. That's right. Because while it is Seraph, it is Melt's event. Okay, and I wanted to see the summoning. Perhaps? Where is it? Oh, the mirrors become available for farming after that drops. Interesting. Okay, I guess I was delusional. King Protea's banner does not feature Old Man Lee, who I also thought was a 4-star, but instead features Gawain and Tristan. Okay, I'm fine with that. So I'm not gonna go for him. Don't see any interest in it, but Old Man Li Xuan, the assassin form. He has a decreased defense and deals significant damage and chance to inflict death to a single enemy. Another death-dealing assassin. Surprise, surprise. And then again, these guys are on pickup. BCEs are on. Not a shred of doubt clouds his deadly fist. Li Xuan, assassin. He appears now at the peak of his powers. Li Xuan was summoned as a lancer. The other Li Xuan who has been summoned here represents a different aspect of him. His deadly fist is unclouded by hesitation or doubt. No opponent could survive a battle against him. He's the Sage of the Fist, and has reached his mental prime. So I think the description for the other Li Xuan is his physical prime. This is his mental. You can check out his Noble Phantasm on YouTube. But yeah, that's all there really is insofar as the news. All master missions are complete. Before we go on, though, I am going to do something here real quick, and that is we are going to max limit break this CE, because with lumber being pretty much done, I don't really need it in massive quantities, especially since it is also given boosts from servants. So yeah, this I am fine with ML being early. Beyond that, though, I do think I will also max limit break the other modest pig I have, just for efficiency's sake when it comes to farming. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do in this screen here. I will be doing leveling up at the end of the stream, I think, just because I have set that, but, yeah. Without much further ado, let's go to the shop here. Actually, because I don't want to glitch it, let's go here first. because I have no idea how it would react. We get the 490,000 satisfaction just to see those coins showering in. Enma-Tei's business is booming. Chirp. And that puts us at over 1 million tribute points. Hoorah. So, we can start claiming. So the 200k is 5 Linogus. 230 is a Gapple. Ticket for 260. 5 more Linogus. 200 prisms. Now we're starting to get into the gallstones. 5 of them is nice. I like Benny's shocked look. 450,000 gets us another golden. Then a ticket, as well as unlocking the next section. 800,000 is some QP. Well, it did unlock the next section. I don't think we can do anything until we have gotten all of the treasures and stuff. So 800,000 more QP. And I think it is just straight QP from here on. Yep, it is just straight QP the rest of the way. Which is nice. I'm not going to complain about free QP, you know? Not going to complain. So, we have the various things. Obtain 4 of the treasures. Sunzong's Big Hand. This one has all 5 of the treasures. And then this one has various miscellaneous quests here. So, let us look here. We'll start with the Sparrow Hall. Sunzong's Big Hand. Looks like we have Tamamo, and it is not a restricted quest, like I was thinking it was going to be. But Tamamo is the only support, so let's just bully the poor Sunzong with some melt. Swap out Merlin for Scotty. And this will do. Really quickly here, though, we don't need the event bonus. I should probably get rid of some of these. I don't know, actually. Because if we do get the rerun, then having those would be really nice. I don't know. Hey, Wobbuffet, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry I haven't replied to you in chat just yet. I am busy digging through my archives to try and find out the timestamp for all of that. Because that was a while ago, and it was a long stream, so... I also didn't do them in order, either, so, you know... It might take me a little while. Where is the other Chaldea tea time? Where's Chaldea tea time here? I really do need to send this out. Note to self. After stream today, thin out your frickin' CEs, dude. You should actually... I will, after I get this CE on Aresh... Okay, filter by level? You don't need to Google it. I can show you how you can watch it on your game here. So let me just get this right quick. You're at Goetia. Godspeed, man. Godspeed. Oh, of course it's too much. Okay, this will have to do then. But before we go, you can do it, Wobbuffet. I believe in you! But I will show you real quick. So if you go to your room, and you go to Material, you can go to the main records, Observer of Timeless Temple, scroll down to the final singularity, the Grand Temple of Time, and you can go to each of the cutscenes. I don't remember which demon tower it was for the American cutscenes, but you can go to the other one as well as the kill one. And yes, very much congrats on having your burb max leveled. Now you just need 10-10-10er. But I believe in you, Wobbuffet. I believe. Alright, but this is what we will go with here. We will go ahead and throw the kimono on. Or yukata, whatever it is, and we will go. Let us retrieve whatever it is we need to retrieve from Sunzong. I don't remember what voice I did for Sanzang. Beyond dumb. Oh, Sol, perfect timing. You'll never believe this. This amusement center is absolute worst. First place was all mine going into 4th South Hanchan, but at the very end of the other 3 players all hit me with the last discard of the game. Triple Ron. Game over. You're supposed to abort the round at Sancho, right? Not here, apparently. Dumb house rules. He doesn't exist. Your rider form doesn't exist. You just snapped him out of existence, didn't you? And don't even get me started on that monkey mask guy trying to confuse me with all his chatter. I'm sorry, Sansan, but could you please try to calm down? I can tell you're talking about some sort of game, but I'm afraid I can't tell what game it is. Huh? You never tried Mahjong before, Mash? Why didn't you tell me? Why don't you, me, and Sol all play together, then? Miss Monk, gambling is strictly prohibited here. Playing for fun is perfectly fine, so try to keep it that way, okay? Unless you come to enjoy losing somehow, or maybe you, for your monks, being taken for all your worth makes you more worthy or something of the sort. I have to admit, that was pretty good. It's true that I don't have a single yuan to my name anymore, but... Is it me or Fox Lady? Do you have some beyond crazy karma? I don't think you could atone for it all in 2 lifetimes, let alone 1. Oh, it's just you. I'm sure I simply happen to resemble whoever you may be thinking of. Mere coincidence, nothing more. But never mind that. This may sound rather sudden, Miss Monk, but we were wondering something. Yeah, do you have one of Buddha's stone begging bowls? I do, actually. Why do you want to see it? That's a very opulent stone. That's it, the Buddha's stone begging bowl. This is perfect. You know how much we were hoping you might have this, Sanzang. Well, this is going better than I thought. You're all looking for this bowl? Well, I sure don't need it anymore, so if you want to take it off my hands, that's more than fine with me. Oh, then again, maybe it's not the best idea to sell this. It did originally belong to the Buddha. Come on, we can work this out, I'm sure. I can understand why you'd be reluctant to sell something so valuable, but we have very strong reasons for needing it. Come on, what do you say? I'm willing to accept any divine punishment that might come our way as a result. That isn't really what I'm concerned about, but alright, I've got it. Fight me for it! Oh, you mean a mahjong? No, nothing like that. There are conditions that have to be met for hand something like this over. Okay, Sol, here I come. I hope for your sake you have a servant that can handle my Buddha palm. Oh, I've got a servant that can handle your Buddha palm, Sanzang. I've got one of the best servants. Fatal battle. Does she have break bar? She does have break bar. That sucks a little bit. Just a little bit. But this should lead to that. So we have 100 amongst those two, and then 10 from there. If we do it like this, we just need 20 from a single arts card melt. Oh, 15, so close. Oh, no! Well, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Unexpected. In that case, Melt, you get the evasion, because you not be dying here. Melt no die. And now things have gotten more since I don't have the crit that Waver would provide. And by the crit, I mean the MP. Okay, son of a biscuit. Sanzang really would do something like that, wouldn't she? Okay. I think this is fine for now. We have NP next turn. Get that attack buff. And decrease the charge. We don't need the HP boost. Okay, like this. We have NP next turn. And then we gotta hope for a good combo wombo for Melt. Oh, so close. We don't even really need to NP next turn at this point. Okay, so the next turn then, we NP, and we Melt Virus the heck out of her. Good. First bar broken. She of course does that. Actually, she can hit some. She can hit, I was gonna say she could hit Scotty, but you know, she can hit Tom Little too. That works for me. Because Melt still has the buff from Scotty. And she got a quick chain. Here we go. Melt virus. And now Melt dance on them. Good. Good damage I'm liking, and that's kill. 270k, very nice, very nice. I really hope I can get her MP2, because that damage will only get better. Alrighty. That is the Buddha's Stone Begging Bowl in our grasp. Good job. If you can put up that much fight, I doubt you'll be crushed by taking the bowl. Okay then, here you go. One stone begging bowl used by the Buddha himself. Whee! Don't worry about the money. You obviously need it for a reason, so I'm happy to let you have it. Thank you, Sanzang, but are you sure it's just okay to give it to us just like this? Oh yeah, it's no problem. I'm sure the Buddha would be happy to see it's being put to good use. Besides, you'd be literally taking a huge weight off my shoulders. In fact, that's exactly why I was hesitant to give it to you. That's the Buddha's bowl, so it's a lot heavier than it looks, and it was originally a lot bigger too. So big that the entire Enma-Tei could fit inside it with room to spare. So I was afraid that it might end up squishing you if I give it to you, Soul. But you all handled my Buddha palm without a problem, right? So I'm sure you'll be fine. And it's all yours. Oh, but make sure to only use it outside in case it expands to its original size. Thank you, Sanzang. Yes, the Buddha knows and sees all. Gosh, that'd be a big frickin' bowl. Looking for you to see what happens to Romani, because if I want to become a servant, then you can't be in a Chaldea that doesn't have Romani. Oh, have you reached that portion of Solomon, Wobbuffet? Hast thou reached that portion of Solomon yet? So you've seen not one, but twice. Yes. You saw... Oh, did you see the more heart-wrenching scene? I mean, yes, Romani's scene was pretty amazingly heart-wrenching too. But the other heart-wrenching scene there against the anti-world Noble Phantasm, Mash protected us. Yes, her willpower was strong enough to overwhelm the power that would destroy an entire world. And she kept us safe. She kept us safe. That scene did really bring tears to my eyes when it actually happened. Okay, this is interesting. So, unknown mystery servant versus an assassin. Yume Ren's anti-aging. So we're likely against you here, then. Who were we fighting as? True enough. True enough. But, still, that's gonna hurt. Both of those scenes are gonna hurt when they become animated, man. Like, I can imagine both of those scenes being top anime clips of whatever year they come out in. I come bearing good news, Soul. One of the treasures we need is a tree branch with a jeweled fruit from the Harori Island, yes? Well, it would seem that a servant in possession of one such branch just made a reservation. We need to convince them to let us have it! However, this servant is very much at odds with Chaldea. In fact, she may be our fiercest opponent. You won't be able to watch it, but Wobbuffet. The possibility of animated Adelante. Animated Adelante. You know. As such, any straightforward attempts to win her over are guaranteed to fail. So why not let me handle this one? Oh, I'm surprised to hear you volunteer given how you've been dedicated to helping from the sidelines. Very well then, go ahead and give it a shot. We'll stay out of sight and keep an eye on things. Fine by me. Let's go and take care of it, shall we? This is the new Link's been a beauty parlor. I don't know what the jewel branch could be. She's here. Okay. I'm gonna say it. While I'm not gonna waifu her, she looks a lot better when she's calm and smiling. I very much like Yu's look here when she's very nice and calm and relaxed, and not trying to brutally murder us. Or consuming her servant. Or brutally murdering us, you know. The brutally murdering us is a little bit, it definitely detracts from the attractiveness scale. But she's not waifu, for she has one of the scariest husbandos there is, possibly. After all, I certainly would not want to get in the way between her and her, let's see here, centaur, robot, warlord, immortal husbando. Yeah, that's a very scary combination. She becomes Solomon's stepmom. I mean, technically, yeah. David is that big of a cat that he would. Oh, and you've been here before. Interesting. What a pleasant trip to see the Enma-Tei still in running. How's the madam doing these days, Henjo? She's been a little glum lately, but she's still alive and kicking. Chirp! Let me take your coat for you. Chirp! You'll be doing your usual course today, Mei-Mei? Yes, that sounds good. I'm especially partial to the bed in the far back. The shade there is just right. I must say, though, I'm surprised I hadn't heard a peep about this place for the last 300 years. I thought you'd finally closed up shop. I'm impressed you've managed to keep this place going among the wretched humans in this society. It reminds me of the Peach Blossom Spring. In one sense, it's like you don't know when to give up. Though I suppose I'm not one to talk. Oh, don't feel like you need to go easy on me. I absolutely love the Enma-Tei's massages. My body may be immortal and unaging, but it still gets stiff. If anything, the fact that it's so durable only makes it worse. Oh yeah, David flirts with everybody, though. David is pretty much as bad as Lancelot. Let's be honest here. Also, Yu brings up a very interesting point. If your body is immortal, but also increasingly durable, if your body is very durable, then that means it would be literal hell to get a good massage, because you just couldn't get those kinks worked out the right way. So superhuman durability actually has a downside, because then you can't get a nice relaxing massage. Who would have thunk it? One of the most sought after powers has a downside. Tisk tisk tisk. Utopia without hatred. Wobbuffet. You're sounding kind of like the Lion King there, Wobbuffet. You kind of sounded like the Lion King. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. Happy things. The more time passes, the stiffer my body grows, and there's no getting rid of it. Cursed humans. If they only knew the pain of immortality, they would never claim jealousy. Ah, yes, that's the spot. Go on, put your back into it. How I miss this. This is truly what it means to be rejuvenated. Although, not even the Enma-Tei can relieve my tension completely. I don't know if there's even a stronger masseuse anywhere. Oh, jeez. Fion, no, Fion, no, Fion. Abort mission, Fion. Abort frickin' mission. I do not want to... No, Fion, bad Fion. You're creating a Minecraft server. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Is it a vanilla Minecraft server or, modded? I mean, I can somewhat understand that. Thankfully, I only have to shave once a week. Ah, the one you told me about. Gotcha. Thankfully, I only ever have to shave once a week, because otherwise it gets too short and I get razor-born, or it gets too long, and it just irritates. I cannot stand facial hair. But yeah, a massage, I've never had one. I would very much like to get a massage. Like, good lord, I do wonder how it is to get a proper massage done. But I have no idea where I would go to get one. Like, especially with the current situation, I don't even know if there's anywhere open. Now, I've been to chiropractor, and a chiropractor can feel good. It gets those bones set just the right way. Only every once in a while, but, you know, chiropractor is good. But an actual massage, good lord, I want to experience that. Oh, hello. I'm surprised to see such a lofty being here. From the look of you, I would guess you're a retired elemental. Name suggestions for the world. Well, he still never said if it was modded or not, so I suppose it would depend on that. If it's vanilla, then I guess it would also depend. Is it a survival sort of anarchy world, or because if it's an anarchy world, you could call the you could go with something chaos, you know, something to do with chaos in the name. If there's multiple, like, different realms, like, if there's the Nether, there's the End, if there is, like, the Aether, and that kind of stuff, you could go with the Hydra theme, you know? Insolent fool! How dare mere heroic expert barge in on my anti-aging ritual! Stand right there, or don't. You'll never escape my wrath, no matter what you do. You know, with everything, possibly there are small but never zero. Exactly. There is never a 0% chance. In the infinite infinities, there's always a chance for a world without hatred. You know? It's doing it the right way without utterly and totally brainwashing / removing free will. That is the tricky part. Only the regular vanilla realms. Okay, but with some plugins, like you said. I mean, if it is survival anarchy, I would definitely go with that chaos theme, you know? Something chaos. Are you related to the fairies? I sense an ancient wind protecting you, though only just. Ah yes, that must be from my beloved wife. My name is Enma-Tei. Believe it or not, I was the captain of the band of knights during that cycle. I heard your concerns about your body's stiffness. If you like, I would be happy to relieve you of them. Oh, very well. I will at least hear what you have to say. My wife suffered from the same sort of ailment, you see. She would always complain about the stiffness whenever she visited the human realm. You will need to have, was that supposed to be have or not have hatred? Because if you can't have hatred, Wobbuffet, that means the first step is you coming to accept the MES. And that's cool, J6. I still don't have my Minecraft account set up yet. That is part of the things I'm going to be doing this weekend, probably, but thank you for the invite. I will look forward to it. I searched far and wide for a way to help, eventually finding the very best masseuse in the entire world. His hands relieve tension, improve circulation, and make you feel like new when at the human or fairy. It must be fate that brought us together here. What do you say? Shall I introduce you to him? So in the end you are merely trying to ingratiate yourself with me? Very well, I will play along with your little ploy. If nothing else, this should be an amusing diversion to help pass my endless time. Go ahead and call for this expert masseuse of yours. If you should actually rid me of my stiffness, I will give you anything you ask for. Ha! I'm glad to reach an understanding so quickly. The stiffness must be truly a great source of stress for you. Alright then, you're up, Mr. Masseuse. Okay, so I had thoughts of how Old Man Lee was going to get in on this event. Because he's on Raid Up, you know, so I figured that meant that he must have some part to play in the story. I thought that he was either going to be some hired muscle that the loan shark hired when he realized that we were gathering the items, or that maybe by some twist He was the old man that Betty Enma gave shelter to way back when he was still alive. Because I honestly don't know too much of Li Shuwen's story there, especially his later years. I did not expect him to be... If this is his only role, then they really stretched themselves and reached to add him in as the servant for the second banner here. Like, I'm talking the very longest of stretches here. On it. You! Hold it. There's no way this guy's just a masseuse. If anything, he's a monster in masseuse's clothing. Easy there, sage woman. It seems you may know who I am, but I've never met you before. His disciples are famous too. He's one of the servants I've meant to look into. Like, the servants that do catch my eye, I do look into them, you know, a fair bit. Li Shuwen, he never really caught my interest, but with Old Man Li's introduction back in Sin, I have been meaning to look him up. So, did accept Emiyashiro and that other one, but you can bury the hatchet. Good, Wobbuffet, good. Overcome the hatred you feel for them, and look at them in a new light. I've been staying at this inn for the last few days. Madame Benny's offered nothing but the best hospitality. I'm only here now because she asked if I would be willing to help an old friend of hers. If I were you, I would be glad to have a friend like that looking out for me. All the more so given how long you two will continue to be friends. You did this with me, Emma. I do appreciate that, but why did it have to be this guy? How dare I? Cha-cha? Oh, sure. Cha-cha real smooth. Cut and paste. I will move Summer Helena up. Find Cha-cha here. There she be. Hey, you, Wobbuffet. You never put points into her. You put points into others. You let Cha-cha down by not choosing to power her up, man. But that puts Cha-cha at a +1. She is behind Summer Helena. I mean, you could have looked at the list. You wanted to request? You could still request, right? Or wait. J6, did it lock you out of that? Are you not able to send a request in for with the servant points things? Out of curiosity? Okay. So I did mess with the channel points thing here. Okay, it's not that it's out of stock. For the channel points thing, I did set a timer on it. I thought it was an individual timer. I didn't realize that it was a global timer, that the thing can only be refreshed so often. Okay, let me see if I can't fix that here. So, let me see here. So, looking through this. Okay. So I couldn't do max redemptions per viewer. Okay, so I could limit... Okay. So there's two ways I could go about this. Oh, thank you for the likes, Wobbuffet. Thank you for the likes. So I can limit the redemptions per user per stream. So I'm going to limit it to 3. You don't need to worry about that, though, J6. No need to worry. Thank you for the offer, though. But the Minecraft account is part of my brother's Christmas present to me. since we both set a set amount of how much we're going to spend on each other, and he hadn't reached it just yet. There you go. There you go, J6. Although, Wobbuffet isn't a servant, so I can't really rank him up. Wait, please, I know how powerful your Nigong is. You'll squeeze my intestines right out from my mouth. Stop, stay away from me. I'm sorry, Mamie. You need to bear with this, no matter how much it hurts. Chirp. We can't stop the expert course once it's begun. Trust me, chirp. We're doing this for your own good. Hensho! Now then, let's begin. Try not to struggle, no matter how much it hurts. Alright, so Cha-Cha is now at +3 then. That puts her as the next servant to be undergoing the rank up. Okay, so we're... Okay, so... This is a... Okay, I'm gonna say it here. This is a very, very clever way to do a trial quest. Like, an incredibly clever way. If you scroll down... If you're on mobile, I'm not really sure. But if you are on a PC, you can scroll down on the stream, and there should be a giant image of a Saint Quartz that when you click it will lead to the Google Doc that has the grand list of all my servants. Not all pictures are there, and I am going to remove one of the tabs. I don't think I need the Embers Until Ascension one anymore, but that is something for me to worry about in the future, and I accidentally exited out of it because I am a dum-dum. But yes, this is a very interesting trial quest. Oh, it's an Ember, my bad. Ember. My mistake. But this is a very interesting way to introduce a trial quest for Old Man Lee. He's NP5, level 90. So, decreases single enemy's defense when hitting with arts cards, decreases some enemies' key charge when attacking with quick. Okay. Interesting. He can ignore invisibility and increase crit strength with his first skill with a 5-turn cooldown called Chinese Martial Arts Baji Quan. Excuse me. Second skill, Sphere Boundary Extreme, A-, 6-turn cooldown, 1-turn evasion and increase C-Star Gathering and some crit star generation. In the third skill, Intersection of Yin and Yang, B, cooldown 6 turns, attack for 1 turn, attack for 3 turns, and debuff immunity. Angry Mango X3, oh snap! Most of the time, Wobbuffet, because I have bought one of these for a friend in the past, if the most retail stores do sell the Minecraft cards, you can... Yes, you did do twice earlier. You can, if you buy the card in store, then go to the Minecraft website, I think. You have to create a Minecraft account with an email, and then it is, asks you to use the card if you have the redemption code, and you can essentially get a Minecraft account. Cha-Cha's at +4, Angry Mango is at +3, and Archer Helena is at +2 as of the current standings. Alright. So. They did indeed, Martha, they did indeed. This is a very clever way to do a trial quest for Old Man Lee. An incredibly clever way. And welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Hobby things, hobby things. Get a heal real quick. And even more defense down. Oh, this is real nice. This is a fun little challenge. The only issue I can see here is she's doing some pretty decent damage. So let's do this. Get the attack buff. And let's get some stars here. That's actually a fair bit of stars. Let's get the crit strength as well. And this. Using my melt and she not be doing anything. Oh no! What did you do to my melt? That she's not doing anything to Goetia. But, in all seriousness, I think, if memory serves, there's a certain amount of turns that need to pass before actual damage can be done. I think. Again, it's been... Actually, it's been like 2 years, I think, since Goetia, hasn't it? Yeah? It's been about 2 years since we had Goetia. I didn't realize it had been so long. We're gonna play it safe here and not get blasted by an NP. Okay, give me a moment here, and I can see if I can't figure something out. Ooh, this is... It's gonna be risky. It's gonna come down to this. Do it. Okay, so I need the Fate Grand Order fandom. Salamon. Not the Servant, Salamon. Temple of Time, that's what it's called. Very nice little trial quest there. Very nice. The Grand Temple. No. Wait, there it was. Because they named it Salamon. Right. So the main quest for Salamon, let me see here. So you are probably on... I'm guessing... Wobbuffet, tell me if I'm right, but does Goetia have 1.5 million health? Ah, I've never felt such pain and humiliation. No, but Lord Yongyu has ever made me cry out like this. But you do feel better now, don't you? I still haven't gotten to your right shoulder. If you like, I can massage that as well for additional charge. Also, no one but Lord Yongyu has ever made me cry out like this. You is, I mean, I suppose when you're really durable, I guess the rough stuff is probably actually not rough enough. Well. Well. But let me see here. So, I'm looking at the thing here. Can debuff your tired with normal attacks, non-critical, inflict star generation down. Normal attacks will hit the entire party, while criticals only focus on one servant at a time. Start of the battle, he buffs himself with Nega Summon. Increased damage resistance against noble phantasms, and crit damage resistance, making them deal 0. You will always use his NP to max on the first turn. He would kill all the front row unless they have guts. And he charges his gauge a lot. Okay. So, let me see here. Wobbuffet, you're gonna like this. A recommended servant to fight Goetia is Benny. So, Wobbuffet, what I want you to do, stop using my melt. I'm pretty sure if I have Waver or Merlin as my support, put my support Waver or Merlin in the back. You need to get her Noble Phantasm off, it looks like. It does look like her Noble Phantasm will do the best, since Goetia is chaotic evil. So, I would sincerely recommend... It looks like Benny is the recommended servant. Benny, Vlad, Sanson, and Astari. But, yes, clearly, you was into some rough stuff. Do it! This is a good opportunity. If I'm going to fight as a cursed servant myself from now on. I need to be tension-free from head to toe. Do that and you may have any treasure I possess. So, I would, then in that case, I would work on skilling up Benny Enma if you can, and leveling up Sanson. Put both of them in the back lines, along with the support Waver, if I have Waver, or support Merlin. Honestly... Oh, you can't? You don't have gems. Oh, ugh. Yeah, that'd be rough. That'd be rough. Okay. I will have to look and see what my support caster is on the non-events here real quick. So, let me check that real quick. There you have it, a new treasure won, and without any trouble, even if it may be only due to our good fortune having such a capable masseuse on hand. If it were a vicious creature we faced, I would have won the treasure in combat, but of course this beautiful woman was nothing of the sort. At any rate, I'm glad that this matter was resolved without bloodshed or hard feelings. Here, master, why don't you hold on to this? It'll be safer with you. My stunning good looks inevitably draw attention from men admirers and enemies alike, after all. There's no telling what sort of mishaps may occur if I keep it with me. That was the branch, I think? Yeah, this branch. Nice. The jeweled branch, to be specific. Okay, okay. So let me right quick here. Go to my support. That's not my support, that's other support. The battle uniform, if you have it, I would say. Because it has the stun. So, you know, that could buy you a single turn. Support setup here. Non-event, so primary support. Okay, so I'm going to swap out Scotty with 50% from Waver or 20% but an invincibility from Merlin. I think I'm gonna put Merlin on for you, Wobbuffet, and I'm gonna throw my Fragment of 2030 for the crit star gen. So with that, you can have, with Merlin's second skill, you can get an invincibility to survive an additional Noble Phantasm there. That is what I would sincerely recommend for this. Chaos what? Chaos what indeed? Also, what one was this? I forgot what this was called. This one is called the E-Japan. I would say try that. If Helena doesn't work, then Enma, Sanson, and Merlin. Make sure they're in your back line, because Goetia will wipe the front line. Okay, so... Saber, Rider... this squad actually should work out. I'm trying to think for you, J6. So, Chaos. Something Chaos related. You could go simple Chaos Survival. Chaos Survival could work, I suppose. Since it's support, I can check him if he's powered enough. I will do that. Hey, it's the return of Oni Liz. Okay. This is her second appearance. This one, not even in her event. Oni Liz is going to be a thing. Guaranteed. Oni Liz will happen. At this point. Here I am. Hi, everyone. Huh? Asking who this is via eye contact. Huh? Wondering who this is via eye contact. It's Elisa J of the metal band Great Oni Vermilion Dragon.
No way, Chirp! What's the Great Elizabeth doing here? I can't believe it. The biggest super idol in the whole Oni world. Here in our party room, Chirp! Does this mean we'll get to hear her metal monster voice live? Chirp, chirp! Bass so strong it'll kill you again? She must have heard our prayers. We need to stress complaints and come to save us. Elizabeth, destroy our boring daily lives, chirp! Or cheap!
So, Liz is popular amongst the Oni. Didn't expect that. The little sparrows are dancing. Shut up, birdmates, before I destroy you all. Thanks for your support. I'll make sure to roast you up all nice and juicy tonight. Well, I've never been greeted this enthusiastically before. I guess all those videos I uploaded paid off. Never mind that they're all sparrows sitting on cushions.
Chirp chirp! Oh, you're so cool, and your new dress is wicked. Who could have known the heavy metal and kimono went so well together?
You really think so? I mean, I know I thought I had a real shot of topping the UK charts with this get-up. But hey, of course I do. This dress is made from genuine salamander skin after all. Let me say that one more time. This dress is made entirely out of fire salamander skin. Really? Then in other words, the whole thing is a phantasmal leather with fire alignment. Right, let's do this thing cold-blooded. For my new opening number, I'll be singing one of Japan's best tragic love songs, Painful Princess, the Stalking Dragon. Alright, time to diss this place up New Year style.
Yay, burn us all, and chirp!
Robinson Crusoe, or that guy in Greek mythology that trapped them in the god of death, are typically from the story of Journey to the West. Look at the little sparrows. Elizabeth's sonic breath is sending the sparrows helter-skelter.
Whee! Chirp! This is the best! It feels like flying inside a storm!
They're bouncing around like rubber balls. They seem to be enjoying it. Oh yeah, this rocks. I knew I had fans on Earth who could keep up with my singing. Let's keep this ball rolling. Here's the techno version of Love Red Nerds and Cherry Pies.
Chirp! The walls and my are coming apart. Chirp! I don't even care. I can die happy now. Chirp!
Master, I feel bad interrupting the Sparrows and Elizabeth when they're clearly enjoying themselves so much, but... Indeed, we can't have them literally bringing their house down. Go on, Zul, put a stop to this. Yes, we need to use the harem protagonist EX power that we have. You know, Liz, even though you spooked me 3 times when I was trying to roll for Sigurd, and I kind of am pissed out about it, those horns are devilishly cute. That's the best compliment I've ever received. You might as well take an AED to my heart. Okay, I wonder if this is like the Aresh battle, where if you say the right thing, she's an easier fight. Never know. Oh no, Wobbuffet, sadness. So we have Ryder, Saber, and Caster Liz. Oh, okay, I see. I see what's going on here. They aren't revealing what class Oni Liz is. Smart. They gotta save that card up their sleeves for the next Halloween event that stars Liz. Very smart of them. Alright, let's go here. Arash and... yeah, just Arash should be fine for now. But I like Liz. Liz has gotten some great character development over the years. Invincible? Invincible? Dang invincibility. You make those of us that aren't invincible look bad. Ooh, 3 turns defense down. That'll work. Ooh, Brave Liz resisted. Interesting. Alright. Bunyan, time to go stomp. You thought we needed Orion Summer? Nah, we need Summer Liz, the Oni version. Actually, no. Sadly, that won't work. Oh, Summer Artemis. I see. Also, that buff removal actually kind of hurts. I was not expecting that. But they weren't expecting a Gil. I'm pretty sure Gil is like anti-Liz anyway, so you know, this works out. We want to do it in what manner? Get rid of that Guts, Blast, and Blast. Summer Adelante? I would not mind a Summer Adelante. The question is, Zerker or an OG? Also, Brave Liz definitely still had her MP, didn't she? Or her invincibility. Yep. At least it's only Brave Liz left. Both? Yeah. I don't think this is a very dangerous NP, though. Even though she becomes a drill that pierces the heavens. She still has to face up against a Gil. Oh, look at that. He keeps coming into more quests here. That's nice. He's security now. Super Orion in a tank top. That would technically be more clothing than he has on default. And I don't think there's a summer servant that has followed that trend. Hang on, I'm trying to think here. Summer 1... No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of the summer servants end up... Actually... Summer Abby, I think, is the sole exception to that rule. I think Summer Abby ends up wearing more during the final ascension of summer form than she does in normal form. I'm pretty positive. So yeah, Abby's the one exception to that rule. Hey, what's the big idea? Can't you see I'm performing a show here? Besides, aren't you the ones who asked me to liven up the new event hall? And we are so sorry about that. But if you need to keep performing like this, we'll need to rebuild the hall over again. See, even a security guard has come to stop you. Your alley power is too intense. Right, so would you mind changing the venue to the outdoor stage? That would let all of us enjoy your show, so... You have an outdoor stage too? Why didn't you say so? Well, that must have been the place with all the fog. Well, that's fine with me. It might be a little cold outside, but I'll have you all fired up in no time. See you later then, puppy. Happy 2021! Much better. I must say, that girl is certainly spirited, isn't she? What's this on the ground? I see this must have come out of her outfit. Well, in folklore, salamanders love fire, right? I see no difference between a fire-loving salamander and a fire rat, so let's just say this is from a fire rat robe. I mean... Technically... Yeah, let's go outside, sure. Yeah, I know what you meant, Super Orion. Oh, like, oh, so not actual server. Okay, I get you now. Oh, I get you. Now I get you. Sorry. Tired. Pardon the yawn. Alright, next up is Multiplying Kiyohime. Many a people's greatest of nightmares. Like, I kid you not, I would be terrified of Kyo multiplying over and over and over. Bring back Merlin. We'll run the support Benny here. Sadly, isn't it some... Correct me if I'm wrong, J6, and you might not even know, but don't they in the future give you the ability to put CEs on the event supports? You know, like the guest servants. Or they come with CEs or something along those lines? Hang on, I'm checking this. Okay, it's just that. Because I will check out your Sanson here, Wobbuffet. I did not forget. Totally didn't. Hey, look who's at the very top here. Look who be at the top. They will come with? Okay, gotcha. Okay. Indeed. Indeed. So yeah, Sanson there. You know, I was going to suggest running Abby possibly as well, but you don't have that third skill. Because Abby could actually be pretty useful here, man. I'm not even kidding you. With her NP strength and NP charge, decreasing defense, but that third skill would possibly be a massive boon to you. Because it's a charge decrease, but more importantly, it's also an attack decrease. So you could soften the blows of Goetia too. Yeah, sadly, that is probably locked behind the Salem singularity thing. So, nothing you can do about that, sadly. Anyways, we're going to bring the support Benny in here and get this party started. And interesting to know that they come with, hopefully they come with good ones. I'll say that much. Hopefully it is good ones. So this is a Japanese hot springs inn. Feels oddly familiar, though I've never been to one before. I keep thinking of Hanafuda for some reason. Okay, I think that's a reference to Hollow Atraxia, I want to say. I'm pretty sure in Hollow Atraxia, isn't there a scene between Medusa in that? I'm pretty sure there is. Oh, I think I'm due from a break for caring for my sisters. Time to curl up at a charming inn with a good book. Huh? Excuse me, why is the book that I've been saving for a special day on fire? It's the latest in my favorite ghost story series. Coming all the way to the charming inn just to read a book? True beauties don't get to slack off like that, my dear Medusa. Now let's go find some nice pickup artists to tear limb from limb like the reptilians we are. If I recall, your name was Kyo here. Ah! Uh-oh. Kyo's brainwashing Snacks, isn't she? Style Japanese cards you play Riot Games. Ah, I see. Gotcha. And look, it's Anna! Anna is here! So this is the Enma-Tei. It's even better than Sit and I said. I think I could really relax here and enjoy myself. I do feel guilty coming here without my sisters, but I'm not guilty enough to stay for a good long time. Not to stay for a good long time. I was wanting to try crocheting some lace flower bouquets for my sisters. That should be the perfect place to try. My, how thoughtful of you, especially at such a young age. You must really care about your sisters. That sort of straightforward display of affection makes me sick. I mean, where would that leave me? Come now, where you meet seven girls need to speak together. Men are going to start squeezing themselves to death anytime soon. Aren't you Kyoki? Ah. Sitanai. She is Ilya, but with the goddesses Freya, Sitanai, and one other one inside of her. She be a high servant. Oh, Chiyome here as well. My name is Orochi, and Orochi is my name. No, he's J6. He is literally fighting Goetia. And he watched. He watched my second Lost Belt stream, J6. He knows what's going on. That, and Sitanai was revealed what servant she has in her in the Halloween event Oniland as well. So, you know, Oniland was also Sitanai's time. Plus, he could technically get... Actually, no. I don't think he can be spooked by Sitanai. Never mind that thought. But if he had gotten Sitanai, he would know. And yes, look at this. This must be J6 in his assassin form. With this many mountain greens to choose from, Lady Benny Emma will have no trouble with meal ideas. I don't know what I could have done if I didn't have any other way of playing for my stay after I found out it would cost more than I expected. Thank goodness Lady Benny Emma is so understanding. Let me stay at this inn's attic just in exchange for my skills as Shinobi is just simply unbelievable. I must do everything I can to repay this extraordinary generosity. Thus I will not rest until I pick this entire mountain clean of anything remotely edible. Oh? A little half-tailed as far as snake monsters go, but I suppose she'll do. I can't be bothered to come up with a pithy remark anymore, so I'm just gonna swallow you whole now, okay? Okay?
Aren't you the one known as Yohime? Ah!
Swallow whole. Okay, you don't think of her as waifu? I don't really know enough about Chiyome to really have a say any other way. I know she's on my list of servants to be leveled up there, so maybe when I level her, I'll get an idea. I do say, though, I prefer the later ascensions, I believe, to the earlier ones. I will say that much. Oh, then she will never be waifu. She will never be waifu if she be married. Also, Kyo is, if the implications there are what I'm thinking they are, Kyo might be catering to a specific type of people.
There are more complaints still. Do you have anything to say in your defense, Kiyohime? If not, I'll go ahead and start your trial right now. Chirp, chirp. I hope you're ready to spend at least 100 years imprisoned.
Shiki is also married? Yep, I know. Void, however, technically isn't. Yes, and I know. Enma is not my waifu, Wobbuffet. Benny Enma is not waifu material for me, for she is already taken by someone else. Anybody that is already taken is not waifu material.
No, please, anything but Jigoku Kitchen. And actually, wait, I don't even remember doing any of that. I swear to the Buddha. I see, so you've now learned how to spontaneously erase your own memories. I should try to think what you might accomplish in the future. In the meantime, whether you remember doing these things or not, the Spores clearly saw you there. Or what? Are you going to claim it wasn't you, but a secret evil twin? Chirp! I can't say for sure, but...
Bird bossing around a snake. Hey, Wobbuffet, here in America, birds eat snakes on the regular, you know. I mean, but are they really? Void is like a locked up personality of Shiki, so you know, very technically I would argue they're different people.
Looks like my plans are a resounding success. Tell me, what are you so happy about? The fact that I'm about to go away for crimes I didn't commit? Do you know something we don't? I do. I was thinking how we could go ahead for acquiring dragon's head gems, and I decided the quickest way to do so would be to form a real live dragon. So I came up with a plan to make a shadow servant out of Kiyohime.
Oh, Tomoe. Tomoe!
What exactly did you do? I'm told shadow servants appear when the remnants of destroyed heroic spirit's origin end up linking to magical energy and branches in the nearby vicinity instead of dispersing back into the throne of heroes. So I could use that phenomenon to essentially clone Kiyohime. Well, on their dark side, actually. Specifically, I thought that if I made a bell tower, had Lord Hozun was a monk just like Lord Hanchin was, and the beautiful women stand next to each other every night, and gathered all the Kiyohime's excess negative aspects, I could fish her spirit shadow servant out. After all, I knew Kiyohime would never be able to resist being a dragon if she allies a man and a beautiful woman who was bringing sweet nothings to each other under a great bell. And so Kiyohime number 2 was born just like I had planned. What we need to do now is capture her, defeat her, and take all the gems for ourselves.
That is pretty damn ruthless. She wanted to live the experience of a game. Interesting. I didn't realize Void actually created Shiki. But yeah, you are very ruthless there, Tomoe. She essentially executed a few other servants just to accomplish her goal. That's merciless.
Then you mean the Kiyohime causing havoc right now is Kiyohime entirely and exclusively from the Anshin/Kiyohime legend?
Technically, no, Wobbuffet. While Aya is an anti-world noble phantasm, it's not in the way you might be thinking. Oh, the game part was for Tomoe. Oh, gotcha. Gil's noble phantasm is classified as an anti-world because it would literally peel back one of the layers of the world. Yeah, Gil was part of the story, but Gil's noble phantasm would peel, if at full power, would peel back a layer of reality, essentially doing what the alien tree did and wiping the earth completely clean. And it does have the power to destroy reality marbles, yes. However, Solomon was... Yeah, Aya's about how the world's created. Solomon exists outside of time and space, and it is actually Solomon's body itself, I believe. So I don't think it would qualify as a world to be destroyed by Ea. Especially since it had the power of all of humanity running through it as well. And just what is that supposed to mean? As for you, Tomoe, you and I are through, at least for a while. Huh? But why? The point of my plan was to get the dragon's head gems without hurting you. You may not hurt my body, but my heart and dignity are in tatters. Tomoe may be more polite than either Kiyame or Tomoe, but she's a fierce warrior who's lived through very tumultuous times. Still, Tomoe, just because logic and cold-bloodedness seem to serve you well in war, doesn't mean they're the answer to everything. Well, when you put it that way, I suppose you're right. I'll go stand under a waterfall and reflect on what I've done. Never mind the waterfall, just wash my share of the windows that we're supposed to clean and we'll call it even. Now come on, the rest of us need to stop shadowing me. Miss Benny Anima, Master, let's hurry to the bell tower. We must utterly obliterate this clone before she causes any more trouble. Indeed. Indeed. You just want to live, you retired from the voices of bloodshed. But I mean, technically you wouldn't be shedding blood if you destroy Goetia. I don't think you can actually bleed. Ah, because it's Summer Kyo! That's why. Young Proprietress's dignity. I need something to hold me over. My stomach is growling up a storm. Not bad, Benny. Also, I will say this. Honestly, it is a shame that Kyo is a yandere. And canonically 12. I mean, yes, her spirit and all that stuff. But Kyo is just a little too childish. And a little too yandere for me. Oh gosh, don't kill poor Waver. No kill Waver. Got that HP heal. It's not much of an HP heal, but it's something. And then we do this. Can you use your noble phantasm to save humanity? I don't know. I mean, wouldn't the beasts just be too big and fall off the edge of Solomon's body? The only one you would be effectively able to deploy Wobbuffet would be the flying one. One of the consequences of having giant things for your noble phantasm there. Okay. So, we will do it like this. Ah, you are simply observing, but if he interferes, you will massacre him. Your true form. I don't know. Actually, the thing is, though, Wobbuffet, you can't use your noble phantasm. Because very technically, Goetia is very technically immune to them. Yay! Do not know, Waver! Dang it, Waver. No, man. I believe in you, Wildcat. I believe. Okay, J6. I totally didn't need to know that you stroking Solomon would get rid of his immortality. That is some information I could definitely have lived without knowing. I definitely could have lived without knowing that, J6. There's such a thing as sharing too much. That's... I mean, you know... I suppose he would be durable enough. A sword is having a stroke? Where? I need to save the poor sword. I'm just messing with you. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're imitating King Hassan there, aren't you? Yay! That's why I said you're stealing his shtick. I see now. So in other words, you stole Shiki's eyes and used them to forge a blade. I see what it is. This must be the mountain behind the inn. The last thing I remember is sticking to Kiyohime's mouth, stretching wider and wider. That's... okay, that's a terrifying thought. Okay, that's... So, Kiyohime can definitely cater to some people. That was awful. I can't believe she dropkicked me and turned me into a snake to capture me. I guess the legends are true. No wonder Anshin managed to run away faster than the speed of sound. Lady Gorgon's snake form would be perfect fit for an action movie, while Kime would be right at home in a horror film. True enough, Kyo is straight out of a horror film. Would you protect the world with your anti-Noble Phantom was when he uses it? Well, see, that's the thing. He's technically using the power of humanity to do it. So, all that would do is stop it without you evaporating. You would essentially be shielding things like MASH did, but you wouldn't evaporate. But the more he uses it, you know... It looks like all of the missing servants have been freed. I'm sorry for suspecting you, Kiyohime. I can't help but sympathize with you this time. Still, why did Miss Tomoe do this? I remember her saying something about dragon gems, but... Well, you know, she's at that age. She must have just wanted some pretty jewels and thought all the other ladies would be jealous of. Tomoe isn't concerned with appearances. I doubt any but Lord Yoshinaka would have the patience. Alright, I'll clean things up around here. Cheap! You can go back to the inn now, Kiyohime. I'll also make you some tea later as an apology for putting you on trial when you were innocent. Well, it may not be pretty, but at least we should get one of the 5 treasures. And since we don't want to worry Miss Benny Ame unless we absolutely have to, let's just keep this to ourselves until we have all 5 of them, Master. Ooh, very pretty. Dragon head gems. I mean, Tomoe didn't need to go through all that trouble. I could have just plucked one off of my head. Although, that would probably be worth more than all the treasures combined, so... Okay, so we have 4 more of these. We still have some more treasures. Let's continue along this line. 9 drunks, including women. And it is Zerkers. Unknown servants, so we'll just go with a rando. And we will bring in Oi for this. Oi! Oh, Oi! Wherever art thou, Oi? Why are you still so low, Oi? I've used you so much! How long until you're Bond 6? Okay, you're actually very close to Bond 6. Wait a second. J6. You can't obliterate things with a snap of your fingers? Are you saying that Thanos, with all the Infinity Stones, is stronger than you? Things have really picked up around here lately. I guess our experts have been talking about us. That's all wonderful news, of course, but it also means that this day was bound to come. You know this would eventually happen all along, Master. It is inevitable. QQ! Special translation. They'll come, like moths to a flame or ants to a picnic. The reservation ends are Shanki. The other names, there's no mistaking it. Chaldea's heaviest drinkers are all coming here to throw a party. This could sink the Enma-Tei before it gets back on its feet. He isn't you do things differently, you don't snap your fingers. I see. Why does he just keep attacking Enma? Not sure, honestly. He should only single target people if it crits, to be honest there, Wobbuffet. So he's doing a lot of crit damage to Enma, isn't he? We got our work cut out for us here. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, Master, I'll do my very best to be sure they don't disturb the other guests. Man, this place is pretty swanky. Welcome, Sean K. He's just attacking her. You can do it, man. It might take Will. Also, I don't know if you noticed, Wobbuffet, but I'm pretty sure that if you look around, Mash, you are unable to use her for anything at the current moment until you beat Solomon. I'm pretty sure Mash is completely locked out to you until she is revived. So you have to do it, Wobbuffet. Do it for Mashu. Do it for Mashu. Welcome. Oh, hey, Master. Mash. I'm sure it won't be easy for you guys, but I'm putting all of us in your capable hands today. That's fine. This is a place of rest and relaxation, after all, and you more than deserve so. You stole it with stuff. Did you see Shiki? Which Shiki? You know, it's not just Masha you have to apologize to, Wobbuffet. You need to apologize to Cha-Cha, to Benny Enma, to Adelante. You're gonna be saying a lot of apologies and goodbyes. You mostly care about Shiki. Indeed you do. Saber Shiki. Indeed you do. Whoops. So where are all the others? Sounds like they just got here. Alright, line up, guys. Beowulf. What's up? Nice place you got here. Magnificent. I expect the waters here will be every bit as fine as the rumors say. Yagyu's a drinker? Okay, I would not have pegged that. I would not have pegged Yagyu as a heavy drinker. Ha ha ha. I dig this Far Eastern vibe. This establishment appears to be distinctively old-fashioned age, but still. How this thrills me. It has been a long time indeed since I last shared a drink with anyone beside my fellow Knights of the Round Table. I shall drink long and deep until I can no longer tell up from down. Don't tell me what to do, J6. Oh, hello, Master. I see you're working just as wonderfully hard as ever. Think you could pour me a drink or two later? Hold on, Anne. Don't go making more work from. I can pour your drinks if that's what you want. I want it! Now that sounds fun and all, too. But it's nice to mix it up sometimes, right?
Yes, yes, we know. Please don't pay her any mind, Master. She already had a barrel of rum on our way here. Oh, and Master, make sure our room has a nice extra large futon ready to go. Okay? Something that all three of us can really cozy up in.
Right. Right. No, why is it sold out? And no, Wobbuffet, I actually don't have any kind of body pillow. I mean, I have debated it. I truly, truly have debated it. I have debated it. I'm not sure just yet, though. I haven't come to a decision. No. No Dakimura. I do not have a body pillow. Like I said, though, I have debated getting one. I have. Also, Anne Bonny and Mary Reed. They are into each other, but also us. Okay, that's enough. Come on already. This looks like it's going to be even more than a handful than I thought. It's time for a wild ride. Understood, Master. I'll make sure to contain their notorious rivalry to the dining room. You're getting mad now. I mean, honestly, Wobbuffet, the only other thing I could really recommend would be to find somebody with a angry mango that has his Bond CE on it. Since Bond CE Angry Mango does extra damage against beasts. Actually, I mean, yes, that is honestly another possible option. Just use the rainbow apples, Wobbuffet. That is completely and utterly another option. You could just use the rainbow apples and you could power through it. It would take some time, yes, but, you know, I mean, you're not necessarily saving up for anybody right now, are you? And even if you are, I mean, let me think of it this way. Think of it this way. We get, I want to say, you include the fragments, you do technically get 6 of the Saint Quartz, 6 Saint Quartz every week. So, I mean, you know, you could definitely do it. You could definitely do it, man. You don't have a Noble Phantasm. Do you want me to put my Jolter in support for you after this node so you can use her instead? I'm gonna have a drink. I know a lot has happened this past year, but now we're all together once again, united as Master Sword. So let's all do our best to make sure this new year turns out great. Cheers! Cheers! Oh host, this is Magi Kyoli, and this is Shaozeng wine. This is quite the varied assortment. Can I have another shot of tequila? Oh, they even have vodka here. I wonder if Anastasia bought it. Oh, whatever. I'll have a glass of vodka with a twist of lime, please. Oh, and don't forget the salt. Okay, that's 1 shot of tequila for An, 1 glass of vodka for Mary. Might I suggest a cocktail as well, ladies? This one is called a screwdriver. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that, but don't expect to kill me. I'm no lightweight. Marvelous, simply marvelous. By the way, there's an opportunity I'd like to speak with you about that I believe you'll find most interesting. Priority, no enticing others to commit crimes after plying them with drinks. Bollocks.
I can see why this place is popular with servants. Just look at this wine selection. Here, Beowulf, have a drink with me.
Sweet. Thanks, Napoleon. I've got to admit, this commercial wine ain't half bad. Guess you French heroes really do know your liquor.
Ha ha ha! Cut it out before you have me climbing trees. Compliments go right to my head, you know. Hey, Beowulf.
What's up?
Does that pretty lady look that's been slowly creeping up on us feel kind of intense to you, too?
Oh, Janke, wait. Stay back. No, wait. You don't have to stay back. Just put that dagger of yours away.
Oh, come on. My dagger's like a part of me. I just can't leave it out of sight. Besides, you're an emperor, right, Napoleon? An real, honest-goodness emperor? Emperor, I love the sound of it. It really makes me want to stab you.
Damn, I think this is the first time I've ever met someone who's so eager to kill me from the word go. I don't think she even dislikes me, it's just her nature to kill. Maybe her desire to kill an emperor just got away from her. Man, what's with you Chinese warriors? I thought you assassins were supposed to be more, you know, down on your luck. I don't care for money or events. This is just who I am. Alright, I guess you can hang on to it. Why don't you go dare going for the kill?
Okay.
Forget it, I don't believe you. Hey, pirate girls, would you mind keeping this pretty lady away from my boy Napoleon?
Oh, what's the big deal? That's just her way of expressing her love. Yeah, Murder just how she says, I love you.
Murder is just how she says I love you.
Yeah, I love you, King's death.
That's enough, enough.
Master, it's you. Man, it's been forever since I last see you. Or maybe not. Did I see you recently? I think I might have. Maybe. Oh, you reek of alcohol. Oops. No, you don't. I do. Junkie, stop it. Master's face is turning purple. Alright, sorry about that. Guess I came on a little strong. Literally. How are you feeling? Not great by the looks of it. Alright, since this is my fault, I guess you can use my lap as a pillow. There you go. Nice and better now, no?
Yeah, no holding down, no holding down. Mashu, help me. Nice and simple. I mean, I was gonna say Chaos Survival, but Chaos SMP would work out just as well.
Hey, no fair, Jean-Ki. Yeah, we have just as much right to offer up our laps as you do. Oh, no, you don't. This is a drunkard reserved particularly for privilege. Nuh-uh.
Oh, I was about to say, the powers of harem protagonist EX are about to cause a scene.
Thank goodness John-K finally let go of you. Well, I guess I did technically have to peel you out of her grasp, but still.
You are my guardian angel, Mashu.
It was no problem. And it looks like everyone else is starting to become intoxicated as well. Foe? That's Lubu. He's opening a keg in complete silence.
Bring me beer in a mug.
Just looks like he's had a lot to drink too.
Bacchus, so this is bad. When it's just me, I can't seem to stop myself. Bacchus! But it's so good, I just can't help myself. In the end, I'm beholden to drink. It is but a matter of time before I forget the tragedies of the past and platform that pose again. Pose? The pose of fire and ice. The ultimate stance almost chosen for the soundtrack cover that I will only allow after after bawling my eyes out.
So, Lubu is the strong but silent type of drunk. Tristan is the, weepy drunk. Jean-Ki, Anne Mary, and Bonnie Reed are the horny drunks.
No, I hate it. How to respond to that?
Foe! Yo, minstrel, sing us a song or something. Oh, I'm sorry, did you mean me? I suppose you did, given my resemblance to Dionysus. Not to mention that I'm the only one here with a harp. Yes, of course, I'd be glad to sing you a song. Any requests? Nope, anything you know was fine with me. I would request a party song that will make us laugh. It is easy to clap along to, much the better.
Yagyu is apparently a happy drunk.
How about something solemn and dignified? Like those kind of songs that were dedicated to me. Now keep it simple too, something that'll really put a spring into my soldier's step. Well, I think I understand. Then I shall sing from the genre I learned here in the Enma-Tei. A single verse from the...
Moo, play some rock and roll.
Love is cool.
Love is cool. Oh, Moriarty! Moriarty is a Liz fan! I would have never guessed Moriarty was a Liz fan.
Love is cool. Love is cool.
Why do you keep hovering on that devilish song? No pun intended. Just because my pocket state doesn't mean...
They made a new, thing for Jean-Ki. For this event. That's honestly kind of hysterical. And the pose is very interesting looking. You guys seeing this? I'm gonna be the first to sing.
What?
Oh, the hell with it. Actually, now I see what they meant when they said this inn was in hell.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've heard of this song plenty of times. I kinda love how out of control it is. Honestly, I always wanted to try imitating it sometime. Come on, you wild boys, give it up for me.
No, that's what I'm talking about. This is what a party ought to be.
Very well, if that's what you think, King Beowulf, then I am prepared to do what must be done. From this point on, my pitch shall invert from sadness to madness. You know things are serious when Tristan opens his eyes. Alright, Tristan's transcendent technique coming at you. Here we go. Love is cool, mornings are hell, so be kind to me. Don't wake me up in the middle of the night. I'm not singing. She nails the shrillness down to the decibel. Interesting. I know she might not have as much volume as Elizabeth, but she's still startlingly reminiscent of her. It's almost like watching a more grown-up Elizabeth after she's put on her CD player behind her. Somebody's growling, and you feel alive, a piece of toast won't cut it. Have we ever heard the actual full lyrics for Love is Cool?
One piece of toast will not cut it.
Oh gosh, Yagyu. Oh, I can see it in my head. Oh, Yagyu. Killer jam intern.
She does love this choreography down pat. Well, I can't let her outshine me now.
Oh, there's their chord button. One can never have too much blackmail material, after all.
I can hear the sounds of battle. This is a good party. More beer.
Yeah, that's kind of insanity I'm talking about. Come on, everyone, all together now. Ready? Here we go. Magic up during the dance, taking hands during the dance. Lock you up once more tonight. Flashy pose. Oh god, this needs to be animated. This needs to be animated. Huh? That's what demonic monkeys wandered into the party. Maybe mistaken for one of their demonic realm.
Perfect timing. Looks like those monkeys really know when to liven up a party. We better show them a good time, return. You and me, everyone. Oi! You know we are, brother. Let's do it. Giant cannon at the ready.
Skewers here, nice and bloody.
Ordinarily, I'm using my Otormeo against mere monkeys would be madness, but refraining from here would not be very rocking. Stay put, monkeys. I shall soon have you spinning in place on the tatami. I can't believe it. Instead of keeping peace at bay, my bewitched bow could only drew them closer. I truly am a terrible rapscallion, aren't I? Is that really something to brag about? I remind you that I'm very, very drunk. Bring me the good stuff by the barrel.
Okay, Master, we're counting on you to give us the orders. I kind of feel bad for the monkeys, but that's not going to stop me from using them for my sober-up workout. When we're done with that, Master, we can go wash up in the hot springs. Master, is that all you ever think about? I feel like it is. I feel like it is.
Oh, the monkeys! So many monkeys.
So many monkeys. Come on, hit. Oi. Yes. Oh, one more. No! One more hit against away, and I could have gotten a noble phantasm out there. Dang it. That's one. Crit. 2 bits. 3 bits. Come on. Focus fire. Oi, dang it. She needs to take some hits, man. Monkey. Dude. You can get 2 for 1 here. But it's likely not gonna happen. Ooh, close though. Very, very close. We have NP. And we should... So, NP here. Blow them away. Father-daughter bond powers us up. And... Hello, Questionable. Welcome to the stream. How be things? I gotta pop my neck. Aw, the NP glitch. No voice or sound. That's actually happened very rarely recently. It used to be a fair bit more frequent, but lately it's been, you know, that's the first time in a while. For the first time in forever. I don't really know much more of a song beyond that off the top of my head. Okay, I don't even really need to use the booster here. True enough, true enough. Rarely not listening to the NP and stuff is indeed something we wish for. Because the NP is glorious. Wow, twice in a row! What are the freaking odds? I mean, at the very least, Oi's MP is still very artistically pleasing, you know? Any humans? Are you asking if there's any other humans here in the stream, or any human enemies? Or are you asking if I'm a human? I'm not sure how to answer that question. And that's not just because I'm kind of tired and a little bit sleepy. In the stream. I believe there is. They might be lurking. Ah, because I'm a dragon. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. There might be. I can't really tell you one way or the other. I know we've had a Wobbuffet here. And a being that takes the form of either a Hydra or a Orochi. So you know. Or not my bad, not a Wobbuffet. A Wobbuffet-loving bird. That's right.
Alright, now that we worked up a good sweat, right on.
The next round's up in the outdoor bath. Maybe you're still going to drink more. Hell yeah, we are. Yes, I know from experience that I'll probably regret it tomorrow, but right now we drink on.
Oh, I almost forgot. Napoleon, you were saying something before. Oh, you mean with the 3 knight classes could be the other 4 classes. And all the way sabers are thought to be the strongest of all classes. Yes, given they use the sword, bow, and spear, the 3 knight classes are the stars of the servant world. No, I'm technically qualified to be a saber myself. But there's just something about it that makes my shoulders ache like crazy. I have no doubt that the 3 knight classes excel in all sorts of ways. But it's us assassins who can take them down in a single strike. Just watch out or we'll take you ahead. Indeed, a burb. A self-proclaimed burb. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I feel like I just weathered a major storm. Come on, senpai. We should clean up before... Huh? Did they steal me? Or no, it's spotless. We knights at the round table are well accustomed to cleaning up after ourselves during a drunken brawl. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wow. The Knights of the Round cleaning up after a drunken brawl. I mean, considering the firepower some of the Knights of the Round Table have, a drunken brawl between the Knights of the Round Table would probably be much harder to clean up than a single room. Yes. I wonder, though, if Gawain or Mordred could do the same. I feel like Gawain could do the same. And maybe Mo as well. You would have to put the stipulation down, though, that look at that version of your father that's wearing a swimsuit and riding on a motorcycle. Look how good a maid she is. Is that version of your father better than you at cleaning? Is she Mordred? And then Mordred will become the best maid. Maybe that's how we get maid Mordred. So if we expose Mo to enough Malter, then we could get maid Mo. No, vodka. A casket. Oh, Lubu. Lubu. That's another one bites the dust. Jingoku, the kitchen from hell. So we cannot have Mashu. Select one servant for my party. Okay, actually. Oh, it has to be. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I have no idea what to expect here. But I've got a maxed out Mashu, so I'm sure I'll be fine. Let us really quickly, though, throw a golden sumo on her, because all the DACA. Go, Mashu, go, Mashu, go! But yeah. I just remembered that I need to be well rested tonight. For tonight is the last time that we will see a legendary man on television. Tonight will be the very last episode of Jeopardy, featuring Alex Trebek. And I will watch it. May you rest in peace, Alex. May you rest in peace. Alex Trebek, he's the longtime host of Jeopardy, 40 some odd years, I think, or he holds a world record for the longest time hosting a single game show. The world record for it. He passed away end of last year from, I think, pancreatic cancer or whatever. And he was still hosting through all of his cancer treatments and stuff. Yeah, he passed, and his final episode is tonight, so I'm gonna be watching it. Because I grew up, and every night, 7:30, I would watch Jeopardy because it was a fun trivia show. And, yeah, he was a small part of my childhood, I would say. Not a massive part, but, you know, he was very knowledgeable. And Jeopardy's a very smart show, so I respect him. And I feel it only right to watch his final episode. Oh, hello, Master. No match with you today? She took a look at a poster. Poster? Oh, yes, I see it now. To celebrate the newly expanded kitchen and due popular demand, we are pleased to announce Jigoku Kitchen is back for a limited time. What madman thought this was a good idea? Wait, don't tell me Mash willingly signed up for it. Oopsie, I don't usually lose it like that. I'm very sorry. Allow me to explain. Jigoku Kitchen is the name of Miss Benny Emma's cooking class. Everyone who attends it goes to hell, regardless of how long they've been married or how bad they are in the kitchen. It's a place that makes full use of the Judge of Hell's authority. It's the most difficult culinary boot camp ever. An entirely different layer of hell that will train any amateur cook into a full-blown chef. So Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen, but literally in hell. Oh, I do kind of wonder how Gordon Ramsay would fare. I do wonder how Gordon Ramsay would fare. It sounds like fun, though. We're not talking about some community college workshop here. I can tell from your expression that you think they're just going to go over different cooking techniques. But Miss Benny Emma does not deal in theory. If you want to learn her best recipes, how to tell good tools from bad, what's easy to use, and other useful tidbits, you'll need to brave the gauntlet and become a first-class tormentor demon first. I must sympathize that Miss Benny's teaching methods are considered to be particularly brutal in hell. Mash might not even survive at the end of the class. Nah, Mash will be fine. I believe in my Mashu. See, then it would be cooks. You still don't know the difference between a ladle and a serving spoon. I'm Benny. I'm at the 10-cut sparrow. Here you will call me teacher. Now let's see. It looks like we have 6 students this time. Why don't you go around and introduce yourselves? You go first. Yes, I'm actually wondering who else is taking this class. Yes, teacher. My name is Mesh Carolite. I've been wanting to learn how to cook for some time now, so I saw the poster for this class, so I decided today's the day. You got a good look in your eye for a new recruit. I'm going to enjoy getting you into shape. Next. I'm Helena Blavatsky. I am because it seemed kind of interesting. Besides, a proper lady needs to know how to cook at least a little, right? One certainly can't get by with sandwiches every day. I see. Kind of interesting, huh? Next. I'm Ann Bonnie. And I'm Mary Reed. We signed up together. The poster got us thinking that we've never actually cooked anything before. I've always wanted to try and best. Besides, some cats always seems to have a lot of fun in the kitchen. I was just reminiscing about Alex Trebek the Jeopardy game show host who passed, and his final episode is going to be on tonight, so I'm going to be watching that. But beyond that, apparently, Mashu signed up to learn in Hell's Kitchen. So that should be fun. Well, that's not quite right. I don't know about you, but I've cooked before, Mary. Cooking when you have someone... Cooking's when you have someone put different dishes on the table for you, right? As you can see, I know nothing in the way of culinary technique, and Henry needs to be a pampered rich girl, so make sure you keep that all in mind. Alright, Questionable. Still, thanks for stopping by, Questionable. Thank you for stopping by. It's nice having you here. And I hope to see you in future ones. I see. You thought cooking seemed fun. It's just something that happens on its own. Chirp, chirp. Okay, who's next? Gorgon, huh? I was not expecting Gorgon. I was curious to see what this so-called hellish kitchen was like, but it's nothing but a big room. It's far too small to serve as my temple, but I do enjoy the enticing smells coming from the back. Very well then, Betty and Mom, was it? Show me what the supposed hell of yours is like. And I see this student doesn't even understand the point of this class trip. And finally...
Oh, Summer Tristan. Alas, when I came to you, I found myself alone in this strange land. But this is a fine opportunity. It is most fortunate that there should be a cooking class here. Once I have mastered these expert culinary techniques, I too will be a traveling knight capable of cooking. So, Tristan, you know how to rid a gaze of its bitter aftertaste? Not only that, you know how to cook the tastiest wyvern rings just like so. Oh, how sharp of you, Tristan. You really are the coolest of the knights of the round table. I can see Sir Benevia's shocked face the next time we go camping now.
We have a bird brain who simply wants to show off his cooking skills to his colleagues. Alright, line up single file. Cheep, cheep. The only thing you need to say is, yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher. Betty is better.
Indeed. Don't even bother looking at the cooking instruments on the table. Just take up whatever weapon you feel most comfortable with. You have a very long battle ahead of you. Chirp.
Huh? Yes, teacher.
Now then, let's begin with a warning. Chirp, chirp. Did you really think you would get to cook anything in this class? Cooking is easy. All you need is a recipe and the right ingredients. I bet it won't even take me a whole day to learn. You know, that's the sort of thing you were thinking of when you signed up. Chirp! You're sorely mistaken. The only thing you're going to taste here is what it's like to be eating yourselves.
Wait, what? Did she just open a trap door?
Ow, ow, ow. I never expected the floor to open up underneath us like that. What is this place?
Ocean Sea Spa's New Year's event, which is in the winter. Betty is top husbando from the Knights of the Table for years, and Lancelot is your husbando. Yeah, I'm with Mashu in the bully / beat up Lancelot. Lancelot is a no good scum camp because you don't want to anger the missus, you know. So no, Lancelot is scum.
Are you awake? Then get on your feet and off my tail. I'm not a cushion. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for helping me, Gorgon. Hey, what's the big idea? I just signed up for this class so I could learn how to make an omelet and made me Eggs Benedict. Yeah, we just want to know something quick and easy dishes made in 3 minutes or less, like in commercials. Self-indulgent ways like that will get you nowhere fast in the Chigoku kitchen. Your first task is to survive on Hell's Island for the next month. The isolated village effect will keep time from passing with you while you're there, so don't worry about your tasks here. Chirp! Now, during your stay in Cooking Hell, you're going to learn these 3 key principles. First, cooking is politics.
Okay. If you don't want to anger Mashu, what do you think would happen to you if you were to anger Enma? You would probably be made to go through some cooking class. For Betty Enma, you would probably be forced to undergo her cooking lessons. Which apparently involves surviving on a month in a freaking island. Apparently cooking is politics.
For example, let's say there's some ultra-premium Matsusuka beef here. Who wouldn't want to cook with a first-class ingredient like this? But there's only so many high-quality ingredients to go around, and some can't be bought no matter how much money you have. Chirp! So if you're only going to set a dinner table with the best possible food, money alone isn't going to cut it. You only network with farmers, exchange contact information with green grocers, get on good trips with the wholesale markets.
Okay, I can definitely see the cooking is politics part. Shokugeki no Soma. taught me that cooking is indeed politics.
Communication and negotiating skills are paramount. Chirp! As I said, politics. Chefs who neglect to play ball will never get their first pick of ingredients.
Fair point. Fascinating. But the whole reason we became pirates was to avoid pain in the ass, stuff like that.
Second, cooking is physics. As I trust it goes without saying, cooking is the art of practical, not the stuff of hopes and dreams. If you think you can just get started with cooking if you think you can just get started with cooking in the hope that it all turns out okay, the only dishes you'll be able to bake will be bland fluff. Chirp! Before you begin cooking, you need a solid plan, solid measurements, and solid handling. I know what you're thinking. You think cooking is like a routine where chefs just make the same thing over and over, day in and day out. Chirp! That's where you're wrong. Every dish a chef makes is its own work of art. Like an author writing a different story with similar themes or events each and every day. It takes a lot of mental and physical energy. In fact, it's even harder to train with a sword.
You watch Carnival Phantasms, the Emma-Yas are just okay now, but Amakusa is another story. Oh man, why do you hate Amakusa so?
Now that you become students of the Enjaku sewing technique, I'll not be letting you off the hook with any easy dishes. Be prepared to lose a kilogram from your spirit portion every meal you plan to overcome.
Are you kidding? That's impossibly hard. This isn't what I signed up for.
Third, cooking is effort. I wish I could cook, but I just don't have the knack. I follow the recipe perfectly, but it still didn't come out well. It's so much trouble to keep things nutritionally balanced. I just don't want to spend so much time cooking. I wish I could purge every last one of those sour grapes from existence.
Okay, Benny. Benny takes cooking very seriously. So, Wobbuffet, you had best not have any of these thoughts running through your head, Wobbuffet. Otherwise, Benny wishes to purge you from existence. So, if you have any of these thoughts, I will keep them up for a moment. You had best purge them, otherwise Benny Enma will never be your waifu. Wobbuffet. Benny Enma will never be yours.
The tastier a dish is, the more trouble it is to make. That's just a fact, no matter how good you are. When you find a new recipe, you need to read it all the way through to the end and think about what it means.
Shiki scares you, but isn't Shiki your waifu, J6?
Chirp! You need to think about how you can make it with the ingredients you have on hand, how to best please the people who are going to eat it. It's a story and you need to write the whole thing beginning to end. If you just go around thinking things like, I wish I could be a cook, or knights who can cook are so cool, then you'll never learn how to cook well.
If you click through her My Room lines, there should be a line for the Grail, Wobbuffet. Should be. Most servants have them.
Now you listen to me, Chirp. Cooking's not about talent. All you need is will and a way. It means never skipping steps or cutting corners, even when doing the same prep work over and over. It means you keep moving forward a little bit at a time. As long as you have the courage to do that 3 times a day, every day until you die, anyone can learn.
All that pain in the ass work until we die. Indeed. Shiki is your wife, but also scares you. Why does she scare you, though?
Chirp! Until you die, as long as we're alive, we'll need to eat. We'll always need to eat. Your job is now to engrave these key principles into your souls. Maybe as a homeroom right before the class begins. Besides, compared to the beginner course, you'll be doing that later. This is no more than a tutorial. Chirp!
Well, here's my question, Wobbuffet. When you used Jolter, because I forgot to put Jolter on my support, I will fix that afterwards, but when you used Jolter, how far did you get? Smiling when mad. Ooh. That's a good point. Angry smiles are scary. In that case, you probably only really need the 1 quartz then. Yeah, and maybe even with my Jolter, you might not need only 1 quartz, because you will have the normal Phantasm available. And my Jolter is 10-10-10. We're surrounded by strange monsters. There really is no way to find it. No way but to find a way out of this. Whereas next time we're seeking piracy, why do you have to suggest we sign up for this, Anne? Don't blame me. You were the one who wanted to try this course. It's plain as the look on your face. I have some misgivings about being in subterranean spaces for some unexplicable reason. Well, this is all going to help us learn to cook, right? Then I'll play along as long as it takes, Smash. I'm counting on you to handle the front line. 10, 9, 10, 90%, no NP. Her eyes are beautiful, you're mesmerized. Void does have some pretty nice eyes. Not gonna lie there, J6. Void does have some good eyes. Right, I'll do my best to handle defensive prep work. Yeah, mine is a 10, 10, 10. I don't sadly think she's FO'd, though. That might be the only difference. Golden FO'd, that is. She is fully normal FO'd, though. For sure. So we have... Pardon me on. We have Helena and Anne Bonnie. Or rather, Mary Reed here. Yeah, I know. So we have Rider, Caster, Shielder for the front lines. Probably take out the golden one first. I will. I want to try and clear these guys out because she's not going to be too effective here, sadly. So let's see here. Heavy damage to all, crit, decrease defense, crit rate, debuff resistance. Skill 1, increase all allies NP, that's good. Skill 2, C-stars each turn and chance to increase NP strength for yourself for 1 turn. 5 turns of crit stars, though. I gotta do that. And then a 3-turn effectiveness for all allies. That's actually really powerful. That is useful for NP turns, I think. Yeah, Helena's a pretty decent support. I knew that much. I didn't know the extent of it, but still, that is some pretty good skills. She's got the skills to be paying them bills. Do it now. Yeah, I want to see how much does this give. Not much, unfortunately. That's the only weak point I'm seeing here. Partly on. No. No. No, no, no. B-A-Q-O. Probably what you want. You don't want to do it. You know, you do you, man. You do you. Go with what you like. And don't let the haters hate. Alright, we got a Mashu chain here. I'm gonna risk it. Go with the Bunka Bolt. Sadly, this isn't actually... We could do this on Mary, get some more stars. We got a 60% crit here. Come on, Mashu, you can do it! Let's see the Bunker Bolt critical hit. No buster crit. Sadness. Target focus again for Mashu. Otherwise somebody else would probably die. You're able to 70 Helena. You accidentally use homunculus things on Abby instead of Helena. I haven't actually seen her MP in a while, so... Hopefully we'll get the chance to see it, though. Hopefully we will. Ooh. C-star drop rate here is actually big brain plays. Because that's 10 at minimum. 19. That wasn't as impressive as I thought it would be. Rider and Lancer. Okay. That into that. And we take down the beef here first. Mary has NP at the ready. not kill the moving ingredient beef, though. Sadness there. It did not target Helena, though, which is good. Alright, so you are single target, yes? Yes, single target NP. What was the bonus effect? So... Is there a new... I'm gonna do this. I'm not sure if there's enough oomph in the NP to wipe through 45k. Hopefully it is. Fingers crossed here. Okay, that was a pretty interesting looking NP. I have to say, I don't think I've ever actually used their NP before, so that was a first for me. It was interesting. Okay. Let's get rid of the beef. Man, it just occurred to me. This one would be hell if you had a not leveled up Mashu. Probably, at least. We can get Helena's NP set for next turn here, so we will prep that. I mean, not that we're gonna use the NP next turn, since, you know, it would kind of be a bit of a waste. I'm just saying it in general. Ooh, that was close to another NP from Mary. This'll kill the Mashu if I do that, but we can do that. More health. Target focus. She does say Lord Camelot. At the very least, she does when she still has Galahad helping her. When she's in the Ortanax mode, it's Mold Camelot. The only real difference, other than obviously the name, is the fact that her Noble Phantasm no longer applies an attack buff anymore to your allies. The defensive values and everything is still the same, though. I mean, technically, yes. You saw how she got completely and utterly atomized there. Foe only brought her body and soul back. I don't think he brought Galahad back with her. And it's the Hellish Head Chef now. Come on, MP Strength. Yes! Hey, I thought you knew, man! I thought you knew! I thought you were aware! I thought you watched my first Lost Belt stream, or the prologue stream, didn't you? And actually, it's never... Okay, that was actually a pretty cool MP, not gonna lie. I did like that. Yes. Part 1 and Part 2 of the 5th Lost Belt are out in JP. Bye, Helena! And coming in is Gorgon. Okay, Gorgon here. I've never actually played with. One whole turn of evasion. Let's not Mystic Eyes just yet. Bye, Mary. Bye, Mashu. Holy guacamole! What the heck was that damage? Hey, I have to, man. Unblessed birth. Ooh, that'll be useful for next turn. For now, we need to start charging up Tristan. Indeed you did, indeed you did. Tristan, we need a Noble Phantasm from you here. Maybe. Your damage might be enough, actually. Corleone. There we go, Tristan. Well done. Well done, Tristan. And there we go. Another one bites the dust. Mash! Once chicken is at room temp, season it and coat it in potato starch. Deep fried twice in medium heat, then... This is the Pheasant Hall, but I thought I was still on Hell's Island. Hell's Island? Don't say, I'm trying to repress those memories. It's okay, Tomo, you're safe. Sarah the only one to last to the end. Chirp, you really do have potential. No way, she actually cleared that gauntlet on her first try. I'm sorry, Miss Benny-Emma, I'm afraid I don't remember much of what you taught us. But strange enough, I also feel like I'm not scared of cooking anymore. Or maybe I should say I feel like I don't have time to be scared about it. Chirp, I recall Tomo was saying the same thing, common thread amongst those who are no longer beginners. All you have to do now is find a curriculum that works for you. If you still want to improve your skills after all this time, come back to Jinkoku whenever you like. I have 8 courses in total, Chirp, and they weren't named after the 8 hot hills for nothing. Well, there really is a lot to learn about cooking, isn't there? Thank you, Miss Benny-Emma. It's okay not to push yourself, though. So you know, I had to turn tail at level 5. I'm glad you're okay, Mashu. Sorry if I made you worry, Senpai. Makes you feel any better. I really did learn a lot. It's okay, Mash. You'll make a great wife someday. I wasn't good at cooking when I first started either. It took me a long time before I could make something I was comfortable serving. And what would be so good if you had Merlin or Tom or Scotty? Give it time, man. Give it time, and one of them will grace you with their presence. It's very difficult to make something delicious when you're just cooking for yourself. Cheap. When you have someone to cook for, well, then it's a different story. That is also something I learned from Food Wars. Just picturing their face smiling in delight after tasting your food is enough to make it come out well. Then there's no need to worry. All you have to do now is work hard and make mistakes and learn from them. Sure, since you already know exactly who you want to cook for, you're already on your way. Yeah, I'm still getting Food Wars vibes. When are people's clothing going to explode off of them from eating food? And we get a quartz. Nice. Okay. Next is Gouda Gouda Hot Springs Story. Mystery unknown. So, we will go ahead and bring in my standard farming squad. Just in case. If you had Enma and Babylonia, it would have been much easier. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. The later game servants definitely make things easy. They for sure do. Heck, I know that at least with the JP server for a time, there was somebody that had multiple accounts, like, right before the Goetia fight. And whenever a new powerful servant would come out, they would make sure they would get that servant maxed out. And then they would solo Goetia with that servant. Oh no, G New Year. And what better way to bring it in than with an okay Hazala party at the Hot Springs Inn. Just keep the food and booze coming, Soul. Don't stop for anything. Didn't know the Nobu crew was here. Thank you so much for all the kind hospitality, Master. Between all this delicious food and wonderful hot springs, my illness will soon be a thing of the past. It certainly has been a long time since we last visited some hot springs, hasn't it, Mr. Hijikata? The Shinsengumi was a bit lax when it came to employee welfare, so we never did have much in the way of company retreats.
You say something, Okita. just shut up and have some of these pickles. They're so good they'll make you forget all about Serizawa's stupid face. Seriously, they go well with anything, not just the wine. Whatever seasoning they use tastes only-ish out of this world.
Gosh, I was a little concerned about how plain the sailing looked, but the food's super yummy.
Didn't know regular eggs work that way. I mean, it might, you know, magical inn, you know. When you meet the event servants, you know, yeah. Well, the thing is, though, Wobbuffet, technically, Cha-Cha comes after Solomon. Because you've already played through the Cha-Cha event, and I'm sure you didn't understand, but some of the demon pillars escaped from Solomon by the end of it, and one of them ended up landing with Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha might just have to give this place the Cha-Cha Year Ultra Seal of Approval after all.
This kojak with the sweet miso sauce is delicious. It's called miso dingaku. I had no idea there were more ways to eat konjac than besides Odin. Interesting, another word entries for that. For the Miss Margin notebook. Wonderful.
Careful, little Okita. You got a miso mustache. Honestly, you can be such a handful sometimes.
Man, when I first became a heroic spirit, I never thought I'd go on another hot springs trip one day. Good thing we came to Chaldea. Oh, Ryu.
What are you eating there, Ryoma? It looks good. Gimme.
You mean this? Okay, here you go. You know, this really takes me back to my days at the Terradaya.
She would probably fit right in, wouldn't she?
That's my hand. I'd appreciate it if you didn't eat that, too.
Alright, everyone, now's your chance to cut loose and go nuts. Don't worry, I've got the tab. When the drinks come out, you either gotta dance or you gotta sing. That's how we do it in Hoshi. Now I kick things off with my killer new single, New Atsumori 2021.
There it is. I've been waiting for your weirdly off-kilter Atsumori, sister.
Hey, Nobukatsu showing up too. Hey, Katsu.
May not be much, but I'm unworthy as I am. I'll do my best to make sure you shine as brightly as possible.
Just what I would like to hear. Wait, Katsu, you're still manifested? I guess that's okay, especially since it's New Year's and all. How about you, mysterious something or other? Enjoying the drinks?
Oh yes, don't worry much about me. This broad fish is the best.
Aww. Okay, I very much like that X is pretty much part of the Gouda Gouda gang now. MHX is one of the Gouda Gouda.
So for dropping in like this, it's just Nobu and I go way back, so... Not at all. I'm sorry for all the trouble. Our Nobu can cause you back during that swimsuit race. Go on, eat as much as you like. Enough that your spirit origin actually gains weight. Well, thanks. That's really nice of you. You truly look like a saber face, but I'm also picking up hints of assassin.
Foreshadowing. Was that line dropped in the original? I need to know. Much like the Karna chimney line, was that what it was in the original JP? Because if it was, good lord, jokes are the deepest of lore.
Huh? You heard reports of some perfectly matching my description going on a rampage just outside not long ago. I'm sure I have no idea what you mean. It really wasn't this hard-boiled space cop. Maybe you got me mixed up with someone else. Somehow we don't have nearly enough food or drink to go around. Let's go out to the kitchen for more.
They foreshadow a lot. For sure, for sure. But I wonder if it was in the actual JP one. And if so... what was this New Year JP? Muramasa was this JP's New Year. So I wonder if there was any foreshadowing there.
Oh, this party really is winding down.
Well, it's up now. Let's take a long, luxurious dip in the hot springs.
You just don't get it, Okita. Everyone knows what comes next on trips like these.
And they do? What could it be?
Oh.
You can't go on a trip without having a pillow fight. You might not think it to look at me. You might not think it to look at me, but I was quite the renowned pillow fight dynamo back in Owari.
You got some nerve. That was a total sucker punch of a pillow. If that's how you want to play, then so be it. Feel the power of my pillow. Prepare to feel my pain at being passed over for a swimsuit yet again. Sanda Peloki. This had better be the year they deliver on my swimsuit.
Oh, Okita. They do.
Be quiet. You're ruining the wine.
Don't you know walls have ears, scary face jerk? You have yourself wide open.
You've got guts. Very well then, kid or not, prepare to face my unbridled wrath.
Aren't you grown up? Why are you getting so worked up over a little childish fun? And seriously, your face is absolutely terrifying. Little Okita, this might just be the time for you to use the power of the counterforce to save Cha-Cha. Pillow fight, I see. So that's another thing done in trips. I'm the guardian of the counterforce. Pillow fight. I'm my pillow, Okita Soji. What? Another careless saber face signal. Huh? She's actually an alter ego. No way, that face can't fool me. It's too bad though. I was hoping to save the tan ones for last.
Come on, guys. Let's just all take it easy. Remember, we're not the only guests staying here.
Ah, yes. Indeed they do. Indeed they do. Poor Okita. But still, it is Okita's great victory.
Oh, was that a gunshot?
You're wide open, Sakamoto. Whatever your name is. I am Oda Nobunaga, Supreme Warlord of the Warring States. I have no qualms about mixing pillows with firearms if it'll help me win this battle. That's just like you to bring a gun to a pillow fight, sister. You've gone right past no mercy all the way to no discernment.
Okitan as Summer Okitan. I would very much like to see Summer Okitan. I very much would. But so Nobu brings guns to a pillow fight. Remind me never to invite her to a pillow fight.
That reminds me when we were kids, not held back by any preconceptions, and I would go around beating up bullies in the castle town near to death in the most heinous ways. Hey, you just shot Ryoma with that gun, didn't you?
Take it easy, Oryu. Remember, this is just a pillow fight. I wonder what she was thinking, bringing a gun to it too, but still.
Or is the unpillowable god of Oryu of Takachio?
So that's what Oryu really looks like. She looks kind of terrifying, not gonna lie. Indeed, she will. Indeed, she will.
Advance, keep throwing. Fire! Advance! I am the Shinsengobi!
Turn back to the ashes of the third heaven. I am Oda Nobunaga, Pillow Demon King.
Yep, we have to make him listen.
Listen to them by force, Senpai. I'll do my best to contain that image.
Pillow fights, they get too far out of control. We're the ones brought in to take them down. But sadly, Wobbuffet, I did not know that we would be going up against Hijikata, so... Well, that's interesting. Random stuns. So I did not bring your Cha-Cha. I'm sorry to say. Let's focus fire you, Ryoma. And then we Stella. Who are you gonna call?
Pillow Busters.
Oh, we nearly had him. No instant stun at the start. That's good. Neither do I. Neither do I. Never watched it. Probably never will. Just because it's an older movie and, you know... there's not to say there's anything wrong with older movies, like... Because there isn't, but you know how it is. Cha-Cha Pillow. Heroine Pillow X Okita Pillow Alter. Bunyan. Smash! Oh, no dialogue again. Sorry, Okitan. Ah, pillow fight rando stuns. Interesting. Doom. Pillow and X. And there goes the Cha-Cha Pillow. Sorry, Wobbuffet, it had to be done. It had to be done. She was being far too rowdy for her own good. Pillow throwing Demon King and pillow throwing Gumi First Unit Captain. Ah, good. You did not stun Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh would probably be the ultimate person to have on your side in a pillow fight, in actuality. After all, if he can spam swords, Just imagine how many freaking pillows he could spam. The gate. Pillow lawn! But then again, Shiro could also be pretty powerful in a pillow fight, able to trace his enemies' pillows and learn their pillow fighting techniques to the best of abilities. Yes, Shiro Emiya might be the best pillow fighter there is. He just might.
So that's how this gets your mana raised to the ground.
Yeah.
Well, nothing can be done for it now. Besides, fights between gods and used to be common occurrence here. But they still have to be punished, so we can set an example for all the others. Sure. You can start by cleaning up the hot springs. Thank us for all who took part in this, okay? Oh man, how'd the superstar diamond of a war end up scrubbing grit out of floorboards? You're asking us that? This would never have happened if you had started that stupid pillow fight. Come on, Mr. Hishikata, you can tell her off too.
Damn, it looks like the woman's bath is empty.
I really need to do something about our vice commander, and soon.
Wow, Hishikata's a perv.
Chacha never lived in anything headier than a chopstick in Chacha's whole life. What were they thinking making Chacha clean a bath? In that case, Chacha, you can ride on my shoulders. Miss Majin is actually quite skilled at cleaning baths, thanks to the times I've helped out at Chaldea. They even give you ice cream when you're done. It's delicious. Chacha knows what this is. It's taking advantage of people by explaining their passion. The coffee milk at the hot springs really does taste better, huh? Stop drinking and stop mopping. Sure, I'll mop the floor with syrup faces any day of the week. Come to think of it, I don't see that Okadake anywhere.
Me neither. Now that you mention it, I didn't see him at the party either. Maybe he's off drinking alone. You didn't invite him, right, Ryu?
Don't look at Ryu. Or you didn't. Thought you invited him.
Uh-oh.
Oh. So y'all went off trap-seeing. You all went trap-seeing off to the hot springs and without me, huh?
Explain yourself, Ryoma!
Footnote. After Ryu reluctantly came back to pick him, he even went on to enjoy the hot springs as well. Says whether it's me or the old man, Benny's blessed to have met such nice people and that she would follow you into the next life. That's actually very sweet. That is very, very sweet. Alright, we're nearly there. Queen Mab and the Queen of Snow. We can keep this party set up, I think, since it has Gil.
Die, Sakamoto Ryoma!
Biggest and flashiest performance? Oh, she's definitely drawing on her past life's experience for that line there, it seems.
It's fine. Really, I will be just fine. Go on and enjoy yourself without me. I'm quite content to just relax in this guest room. Besides, I always wanted to try wearing a yukata. In fact, I quite like the climate here.
You heard the Queen. What do you think?
What do I think? I think it's ridiculous. Listen up. When you go to a hot springs inn, there's only one thing to do. Go in the hot springs. Go to the spa. Go in the hot springs. Drink alcohol. Go to the spa. Drink alcohol. Jump to the heroes and the warriors you came with. Look for good-looking new braves among locals. Eat lots of decadent food, then exercise to lose the weight. And finally, when you've seized the day in every possible way, relax in hot springs to treat yourself.
That's a lot more than only one thing.
That's what you're supposed to do at an inn like this. Why do you want to throw all that away by finishing up this trip with boring old R&R? Come on, Skaha. You can do that sort of thing anywhere. No, I've had enough. But besides, you know that wine you poured for me has made my spirit origin feel oddly hot.
Oh. Are we about to see why people ship Scotty and Maeve?
Oh, please, you're telling me you never had wine in Scandinavia? Yes, I suppose we did. Kavasar's blood mead did exist in Scandinavia, or at least it did during the Age of Gods. But never mind that. This is not the place to discuss such things. Forget I mentioned it. More importantly, these hot springs are, well, how can I put this? On second thought, never mind, it's nothing. You know what I feel like right now? Ice cream! Yes, I've decided I desire ice cream. You there with the sword, go and get me some. Uh-oh. Fergus, I don't care how turned on you are by conscious of her appearance and demeanor. The answer is no! You just caught yourself from thinking Skaha was cute even though I'm right here, didn't you?
I did.
So honest, your candor is like a bullet between my eyes, nor you're my ultra brave. But the answer is still no. I'll figure out what's going on with this non-Skaha. You just stand guard to make sure no one bothers. How long are you lot going to keep me waiting? Come now, the hot springs await us. I think I'll try a bottle of hot sake next. I trust you lot are ready to go.
Oh, we know, Wobbuffet, we know.
Hell yes!
Are we doing mixed bathing today? No, there's no mixed bathing happening here. Really? Knowing you, Maeve, I expected you to say you held your tongue for the first bath. But from the second one on, you would allow mixed bathing. Has something come over you? Not especially, no. It's just that, you know, the Skaha seems like she's still tugging a lot of stuff in, right? So I guess I thought it'd probably be best if we avoided anything too stimulating. It's not like I was going on my way to accommodate her or anything. Never mind that. What are you doing here with us anyway? All I did was ask Skaha if she wanted to go to the hot springs inn, but then you show up like you own the... Skaha? Anyway, come on, Skaha. We're going to the hot springs. Did I already say as much? Not you! I don't have to tell you to come along! I told you I'm fine. I don't want to see...
Oh, I'm sure Scotty will make it fine.
What is this? You're surely not telling us you can't handle heat, are you? Oh! Is that what this is about? You can't deal with heat? Oh man, I didn't think there was anything you couldn't handle. I'm honestly kind of shocked.
So should I go into future or the past? Wobbuffet, I warn you now, do not play with the date and time settings in FGO. I'm pretty sure you could possibly get banned if they do that, since it technically sets time ahead and stuff. So don't play with that. You're gonna have to just wait, man, to hear Benny's birthday lines. I'm sorry to say. But do not mess with date and time into FGO.
No, I don't like the heat. What's going on here? How can Scott be this cute? I don't get it.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap, Fergus must have gone way over his limit. Easy, Fergus, I know you feel, but you've got to hold back. You're my brave and no one else's. Oh man, I'm too late. He's going on a rampage.
Oh man, Maeve is definitely taken by Scotty. I would still be cautious about it, man. I would still be cautious about it. I'm pretty sure you can look up birthday lines without it being your birthday anyways, so... Alright, what does Fergus have? Delightful and exciting big rotation, increased charge by 1 every turn. Okay, so we're gonna double NP here first wave then. A doot doot doot. That was just me snapping my neck into many, many pieces. Your room. You have to have Benny as your room servant, and then just click through the lines, and there should be something about the Holy Grail. There usually is, at least. How many evades does he have? 1 whole turn. Tarnation. Most servants do. I'm not sure. Benny Emma might not because of her nature as a servant. Let me search real quick. Bye, Bunyan. Hey, Maeve. Yeah, get that charm, please. Thank you, Maeve. And then let's get that charge for guilds going here. So, Benny, dialogue. Okay. I don't have a stun. As long as Gil doesn't go down here, we should be fine. We'll bump up his HP to give him a little bit more tankiness. Throw command and charisma as well. And thank you, Uukumi, for the follow. That is very much appreciated. Alright, Gil. Let's do this. I did wonder that. I did wonder if Enma and Shuten and Ibaraki were humans once. Fergus's AoE! I didn't remember Fergus was an AoE person. Bye, Waver. I'm so glad I popped all of the attack buffs at once. And then we do that for more stars. That'll do. Alright, Gil. Destroy Fergus. Okay, so while I have... Yes. I was about to say, I found her Grey Line if you wanted it. Seems like you found it yourself. Excuse me. Nicely done, Gil. Nicely done. Okay, I think we still have to get one of the treasures, don't we? Ah. There we go. That was quite the close call. I understand that at Chaldea, Fergus is capable of being well-mannered. I suppose in the end, it must be his face that causes such confusion. Forgive me, my other self. I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you. If I had simply agreed to bathe in the hot springs again, this would have never happened. Do you truly dislike hot water so much? No, it's not that. I enjoy swimming and I enjoy bathing. But I cannot get used to heat. No matter how much time passes, even though I understand intellectually that this fire poses no threat to me, I simply cannot bring myself to like it. I do not think I will ever like hot things. In that case, what about this? I will do it after this cutscene. I will do it after this cutscene. Oh, there you are. Hey, Missy. Hey, Nito. Do you know why? They say eating ice cream while you're in the hot spring makes it seem colder than even more delicious. Why don't you try it yourself sometime? Go ahead and tell the Pharaoh guy about it, too. You fail to show me proper respect, Lord Haraj. But very well. That does sound like something worth trying. I'll be sure to tell the Pharaoh all of my ideas about it, and Lady Shahrazade when I get the chance. Great! I'm curious, though, Lord Haraj. Where did you hear about this? Just now, actually. I passed the Queen in the hallway on my way here. And she just happened to be talking about how wonderful it was. I actually kind of want to try that. I mean, I don't think there's actually any hot springs where I am. Okay, everybody listening to me. If you have a hot springs near you, I want you to go there and eat ice cream in the hot springs and tell me if it tastes colder. Okay, so primary sport. I'm going to, since you're going to be doing that, I'm going to switch back to Scotty with the 1 CE here. If I can find it quickly enough. Tea time, tea time. Where's Chaldea tea time? I passed it. Okay. Not that. Wanted level. It's not level 80, but it's higher level than normal. Wait, was that it? There it is. Okay, and then buy it. Rarity again. There we go. And then I think I will throw... For now, at least. For now. So that Wobbuffet can do this, we will do like that. I have Kaleidoscope. One of the rarest CEs, Wobbuffet. One of the rarest CEs. You think there's one or two in Serbia? I'm pretty sure it's about reverse something because it's hot. The ice cream seems more refreshing. I see. Interesting. Yeah, it's one of the rarer CEs, honestly, Wobbuffet. People say K-Scope is pretty much the SSR of CEs. So this is the Swallow Moon's selection, an assassin class servant. So you know what? Let's have some fun here. Fun in the way of Double Scotty Melt. Oh, oh, my elbows nearly locked up. I stretched them a little bit too far. Oh, that's always a weird feeling. I'm glad we now have 4 of the 5 treasures, but we still haven't any luck with the 5th. What even is a swallow's cowrie, anyway? And what's a shell doing in a swallow's nest in the first place? I've been known to partake in the occasional swallow's nest dish myself. Something this so-called shell is a swallow that's eaten like a shellfish. No, I doubt it's anything as awful as that. In the tale of the bamboo cutter, the 5 treasures are precious things meant to be impossible to obtain. The swallow's cowrie shell is a shell that swallow happened to pick up and carry back to its nest, where it served as a base for the nest. The next event is the Prisma Ilia rerun, aka the last event that has Romani in it. So I know you're ambivalent to the Emiya family now, but Wobbuffet, the Prisma Causeway event is the last time you will ever see Romani again. And it's easily the most realistic of all 5 treasures. The catch is that finding one is a matter of luck. I see, so it's something born of coincidence that can never be acquired through necessity. Well, if our only choice is to rely on luck, there's little point in dwelling on it. Master, might I suggest we visit the hot springs to clear our heads?
Foo-foo!
And here we are. I see you've been doing much to aid the Cid. I have nothing but admiration for your willingness to help. I had no idea with such dire straits. That is why I've been here, indulging myself in these hot springs since lunchtime. Compared to all of your valiant efforts, I may as well be an evanescent cloud in the autumn sky. Ha 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 ha.
Foo-foo-foo-foo!
Oh, by the way, I don't know if anybody's watched it yet, but today was the first episode of the Spider reincarnation anime. And guess who voices the Spider? All that aside, 5 precious treasures, you say, but a fiendishly difficult task. And yet, something seems amiss. You say this was the bamboo cutter from the tale of the same name. Of the OG, who's your fave? Rin, I would say. According to the tale here, his adopted daughter, Kaguya Hime, said the following to the 5 men who came from the city to seek her hand in marriage. I cannot understand why any of you would wish to marry me, when you know nothing of who I am. If you wish to take me for your bride, you must show that your love for me will never fade. She told each only to return after they found one of 5 impossible treasures as proof of their love. Each of the 5 suitors set off to find their treasures as best they could, but not one succeeded. Which is why I find it strange that this bamboo cutter claimed to possess all 5 of them. I never expected that you would now be undergoing the same trials depicted in that old tale. Indeed, I am surprised you have time to retreat in the hot springs yourself. I wish you could help you, but alas, the only thing I am good at is swinging a pole. Unlike the rest, I soar not through the sky nor spark flashes of light or any other remarkable deeds. As such, all I can do is rattle you this cowrie and pray for your success. Forgive me. Hey! Yes, what is it, Lord Soul? Is there something you wish to know about my rare Shiso accessory?
Foo-foo-foo!
Ha! Forgive me, I could not resist my poor attempt at humor. I always thought it was strange why an insignificant servant like myself found my way to the Enma-Tei. But now I finally understand. Here, I am happy to let you have this shell. Then Rem's mom, then Medea, then Arturia, Medusa, and then Sakura. What about Taiga? Wobbuffet, you completely left out Taiga. Ooh. No duel or anything? I'm not so poor as to draw my blade over a single shell, nor so quick to anger that I would challenge another over it. Now then, I think I shall be on my way. My only regret is that I never got to duel the Madame during my stay. I would have liked to know if my secret sword is strong enough to stand up to that sparrow. But alas, I will have to hope that question is answered another day.
Fo-fo!
Rin, then Taiga. I would say Rin, then probably Ilya for me. Just because Ilya's got a pretty sad backstory in that as well. Then I would probably say Medusa, Seba, Media, Sakura, and then Taiga. Look at all these assassins! Suki no Sung was inspired after the tale of the bamboo cutter. What is Suki no Sung, though? Basics. Recognize that I do not. Oof. Be Kira. Sucker's like, yeah, I love everyone. Why couldn't she? Yay. It's like, yeah, I love everyone. Why couldn't she then let Rin kill her to save people? Sakura is a very complex and very messed up mentally character. Like, I mean, let's be honest here. I'm sure any of us would be completely and totally screwed up in the head if we spent a good 10 years, well, if we were first pretty much sold off to another family, and then spent 10 years living in a worm pit where the worms, do things. Infinity! The great and powerful and mysterious Infinity has graced us with his presence. Welcome, Infinity, welcome. How be things for you? How be things for you? Things for me be doing pretty okay. Got me my Kaiba. Took a little bit more quartz than I expected, but I got Kaiba to come home to my Chaldea. At long last. Christmas and New Year's was pretty nice. I got Oi as my GSSR, which puts her at NP3. Significant Christmas gifts. I got a VR headset, so you know, I do hope to eventually do that. Other than that, yeah, I had a nice, relaxing Christmas with family, you know? I need to see if it's on the VR headset that I got. I really do. If it is, then I might. If it is, then I might. Oof. Probably not good. Will you get me fish from the moon? An interesting line, then, to say the least. Shiro let her suck some blood and started effing. But how's your time been, Infinity? How has your time... Oh, no. It is... the Oculus Quest 2. So it is actually fairly recent, as far as VR headsets go. But how's your New Year been? Have you managed to get yourself a new phone just yet? Or are you still, lamenting the fact that your one phone exploded? Thankfully, not next to your head. Because if your old phone exploded next to your head, then I feel like everybody would be a bit sad. You know? You can walk off a lot of things, Infinity, but I don't know how well you could walk off an exploding phone. Aw, really? They only got you a hand-me-down that can't play anything? That sucks hard, man. That, like, sincerely sucks. I am legit sorry to hear that, man. That you didn't get an actual phone. Can you give some luck to Infinity? Infinity is the giver of luck, you know? Infinity hands out blessings to others. I'm not sure how well he receives blessings, personally. Other than the fact that my blessings are curses. So yeah. If you want to try and give him luck... Suki no Sango means moon's corals or corals of the moons. Interesting. You got MP3 Space Ishtar. Nice! Well done, Infinity. Well done. Your Spishtar is growing ever the larger. Ever the larger. Fo! Catch them off guard before battle. So that's what you call military tactics, huh? The Swallow's quarry is ours. Woo! I mean, that's understandable, man. That is understandable if you don't have an actual phone to do it with, you know? Oh, it's because it's time-consuming. Oh, to do it on an emulator. I was gonna say it's time-consuming as in, like, your classes are getting a little bit too intense. By the way, how are classes going for you? Are you still keeping up with them, or did the quarantine sort of screw the pooch with that? Also, Section 11, at the lookout. "35-page short story created for Sakamoto Maya's Full Moon Recital." Interesting. A full moon recital. So a play of some sort that probably only happens during full moons. You're gonna fart while claiming something which you can't. I see. Wait, did we finally have all 5 of the treasures of the bamboo cutter's treasures? To be honest, I didn't think we were going to pull it off. I should have known better. Though I don't think I've forgotten how you went about getting the dragon's head gems. You can attend classes because of problems. Oh, that sucks. Oh, and it's not a play. No. I mean... Oh, she reads the book. Okay, that kind of recital. Okay, I've heard of those, but I've never actually seen anybody do that kind of recital before. Enma-Tei's keep has been restored. You thought that rather important, didn't you, Fiona? Indeed, we need to have everything look exactly as it did 500 years ago. I believe the term for it is on-site inspection. Even better, doubles as a lookout tower. Ah, Shiki's VA reads the book. That's interesting. But, well, I do hope that, all jokes aside, your New Year's and Christmas was fairly nice, Infinity. I'm glad you managed to join us here, you know. It's been a while, and miss bantering with you, man. I miss bantering with you. If we can recreate the scene of the crime 500 years ago, we should see exactly what happened. Usually sleeping. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. There's a video on YouTube where you can listen to her read it. In Japanese, I'm guessing. Oh no, Infinity, no! No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. No. 31, no! Infinity! Infinity, you need to sleep! Hey, Totodile, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy things, happy things. But Infinity, I thought you had gotten back to sleeping. Now the building is restored to its past state, and with my clairvoyance, which allows me to see things clearly and with incredible detail. I can. Huh? Can't you start sucking his thumb, Master? Why can't you sleep for another 10 hours? You're letting your cat sleep on your torso for about an hour. I miss those times. I miss those times, Totodile. You're lucky. You are lucky. Because of shit. Fair enough. Fair enough, Infinity. Orpheus? I'm not sure off the top of my head. You'd have to ask... Not that I've heard, though. Not that I've heard it, Wobbuffet. Well, it's a very noble phantasm that saved the Knights of Fiamma's lives more than times than I can count. Fintan Finegas, the thumb of knowledge. Sucking his thumb is a noble phantasm. Is that true? There certainly are a lot of strange hair spirits from the west. Blackbeard and Jekyll come to mind. If only sucking your thumb could be a noble phantasm. If only.
I'm not sucking my thumb, thank you very much. I'll have you know that I'm biting it.
Ooh. Light. Go towards the light.
Of course, the Seven of Knowledge. It's a story that dates back to when Fiona McCompale was apprenticed to a druid named Finnegas. Together they caught a rainbow-colored salmon that said to impart wisdom to whoever ate it. Fiona cleaned it and cooked the fish in order to serve it to his mentor, but then...
Yes, some of the salmon's oil got on Fion's thumb while he was cooking it. And that causes wisdom crystals to reside within Fion's thumb.
Indeed, it scares me that he could have intentionally had fate work in his favor like that.
Wisdom crystals on your thumb. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, that would be Daedalus.
Huh, no, as much as I wish I could claim credit for that, it was really just a coincidence. It's one of the most embarrassing episodes of my entire life. My mentor, Finnegas, just smiled and told me this is how it should be. He said that the Seven of Knowledge is part of nature and that my actions were similarly natural. In which case, it's only right that it resides in you, but you'll also forgive me if I take pity on you, golden-haired McCompale. After all, you will need to bite your thumb at every sign of trouble from here on. It makes me laugh just thinking about it.
I see, he did have a point.
Of course, I was still happy with this outcome. Finnegas had been searching for the Seven his whole life, yet was still happy that I received its wisdom, and even after I inadvertently stole it from him. And that's one of the outlandish things that happened to me. Really, it's no wonder I became the captain of the Knights of Fianna. No more humble bragging. You can humble brag. You can humble or you can brag, but not both at the same time. And what is it you're pondering with their summon part of wisdom right now, anyway? I'm looking at the facts of this case, of course. There are any number of ways to learn about the past. Some use mystic eyes or crystals to view it directly, others use accurate information and reconstruction. I favor the latter method, of course. Here in this lookout tower, I was able to recreate the Enma-Tei's previous state in my mind.
So then he knows you took the treasures. Well, that's actually a very beautiful image there, J6. Very beautiful indeed. Oh, by the way, Infinity. I ask this upon you. Please, oh great and powerful Infinity, can you remove the curse that you placed upon me almost 2 years ago? When you blessed me with a year of luck, followed by a year of curse. Please, I ask of you, Infinity. Please, remove the curse. I went like 1,200 quarts without any 5-star servants, man. 1,200 quarts. I didn't get Sitanai to reunite the Emiya family, and I barely got Kaiba after having 4 blue-eyes white dragons helping me out, man. The curse is real. The curse is real. A proper Lancer Achilles. That would be an interesting one. But no, Infinity, no, please, please, not 6 months. Please, not 6 months. Because Lambda is likely going to be out within 6 months. And I made a solemn vow to get NP5 Lambda on her roll stream. Please, at the very least, lift the curse for then. Please. Access is denied on that one, J6. It said access denied. Wobbuffet, there's a lot of Greek heroes and stuff, you know? So, who honestly knows, man? There's plenty of them to make servants from. She might be but there's the slimmest of chances she might be out in July, and if she comes out in July and I'm still under the curse, then I'm gonna spend a fortune on her. Not that I wouldn't spend a fortune either way, but still.
Well, I already know beyond any doubt. No, I merely wanted to know what the room looked like back then. No! Infinity! Why?
But Infinity, I'm going back to school. I'm taking classes. I'm becoming a better person, you know? I'm learning. I got the Cap of Knowledge donned. Doesn't that mean that I shouldn't have bad luck? After all, you know, bad luck can come in more ways than one.
bad luck might make me lose power when I'm taking an important exam and fail it, you know? No, 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 no. I'm not waiting for Lambda's rerun. I cannot wait for Lambda's rerun. Check Discord. Okay. Oh, let's see here. So I gotta get Discord open here. And I'm gonna keep reading then while I get that. Oh, I know beyond the no, I merely want to know what the room looked like back then. As long as I can calculate that all that remains is to resolve this to the best of our shared ability.
You mean as in all of us?
Yeah. Gotta log into Discord on my laptop. And I'm pretty sure this one is the password.
That's right, figuring the one responsible was easy, but proving it will be more difficult. Not even collecting all 5 treasures will be enough to handle everything. I see, yes. These are indeed 5 treasures, but they are not the ones I had stolen. They may be the same objects, but their value differs greatly. I don't want just any old treasures returned to me. They must be the ones that were taken.
That's actually another real beautiful one, man. There's some real beautiful imagery out there.
The bamboo cutter counters along those lines, and make no mistake, he certainly will. He won't have a leg to stand on.
So you're saying the bamboo cutter never actually wanted to be compensated for his treasures? That was actually after the Enma-Tei from its start?
I believe so. I think he's only pretending to act in good faith, and he's actually running a scam.
The 5 treasures won't be enough to convince him, then what can we do?
Easy, we fight cunning with cunning. In fact, the reason I asked you all here was to help me prepare one last finishing touch.
When she said this, the number you broke. Let me mute the Discord alerts so that beeping sound doesn't constantly do. Palpatine Gilgamesh. I'm pretty sure that, isn't MHXA technically... Well, no. I'm not really sure what Gil's role would be. I don't know what Gil's role would be in Saber Wars. Because technically, XA is Vader. But we already know that her Knights of the Round Table were a bunch of pretty boys that she liked looking at. Aww. That is actually kind of sweet. But as far as Icarus NP with that could be a very interesting one. Although, maybe instead of falling on the enemy, he flies the enemy up to the sun with him. Another self-sacrifice MP where he and the enemy burn to crisp. What is my stream schedule? Generally Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays, it's 7 p.m. my time. Wednesdays, it's either 3 or 5 my time. And Fridays, it's going to be 3 o'clock my time. I am thinking of adding a 4th day on as well. It would likely be Tuesdays, 7 p.m. my time. And it is probably going to be Minecraft.
Oh, by the way, Hyohime, is it true you can tell when someone is lying?
Of course, I never let any man get away with a falsehood.
What about the Madame Betty Enma? Is she capable of seeing through lies too?
No, Miss Betty doesn't have any such ability. She just punches people when they're caught lying. She learned her Enjaku Batu Jutsu from the great King Enma himself.
I mean, they are wax, possibly. MHXA is the Sith, but it was confirmed by X in Saber Wars 1 intro that Universe Gilgamesh is the Cosmic Emperor. Cosmic Emperor Gilgamesh. Wait, does that mean that XXA would be his apprentice? Don't worry, you barely have time. Yeah, I stream pretty early for you. Honestly, it sucks. It really does suck. Honestly though, I would rather MHXXA than Cosmic Gil, personally, because I want to see what our adorable Sith Chuni grows up into.
Once it becomes clear that someone is lying, that's when she'll cut off their tongue on the spot.
Good. That should help push the one responsible over the edge. Alright, everyone, gather around and I'll explain the plan. In essence, we'll be putting all on a performance, or in the language of Middle-Age man, we know, a con.
Streaming late night Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, my time, lunchtime for me. That's why you're barely... Yeah. It is sad. It is sad, Infinity. 3 p.m. your time Fridays. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have the same... We're in the same time zone, J6. I'm pretty sure it's the same time zone for us. Fall? But yeah. I mean... My stream schedule is... It is a little weird. That's why you killed me. No, I still have a pulse. My pulse is still going. My ticker is still going strong, too. My ticker still be ticking along strong. Oh, I'm sure that we're going to get Arc as a Tsukihime crossover. I guarantee we will get Arc as in the Tsukihime crossover. Ah. You want AoE, Archer, Angelica. That one... I mean, Prillia is... Honestly, Prillia is coming to its conclusion. I can definitely see Angelica... I can't remember. Beatrice, I think, was the other one. I think Beatrice was the other one, and... Who would be the third one? Maybe Bazette, as part of the third, or a second, Ilia Grand, or an Ilia crossover. Need to hop off. Time to do the shit you're forced to do today. That sucks, Infinity. I hope they start doing better, and I hope we can start seeing you more often. Hopefully the time scale sets properly, so instead of a 13-hour difference, it's a 12, you know? Hopefully. That's not too far away. No, not curse! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 9 months! Today's the day the car comes to collect. No more curses, please. No curses. No curses. I guess I do deserve the curse after all that good luck I had. I do deserve the curse after the good luck. Yes, today's the day when the Batmobile car come back. Promise come back. Chirp. So you all knew. I was hoping to resolve this matter without involving any of you. We're all employees here. Be a good boy with that Merlin. Are you saying you want Merlin as my caster support? Because I will put Merlin as my caster support if that's what you want, Infinity. I will do it. Screw putting Scotty there. It will be Merlin if you wish. It will be Merlin if you so wish. I see. Well, if you're here as employees rather than out of misguided sense of obligation, I guess I have no reason to refuse. My, so many serious faces. What brings you all out here this early in the morning? You obviously aren't here to throw a party. Oh, this must mean the Enma-Tei story is finally coming to an end. But if you can curse me with slightly good luck, but if next year on New Year's, want your blessings? Let me hear what J6's conditions is first here. You don't get NP2 Saber Shiki. He's here. Chirp. The bamboo wood cutter is here. I am pretty much at the end of the Enma-Tei thing. Welcome, wizard, welcome. But we're just discussing the terms of my curse since I've been cursed with bad luck. If you don't get MP2 Saber Shiki, you will kill me and then curse me with extreme misfortune. But will I die if I am killed, though, J6? That is the question. Will I die if I am killed? Not roll this year, spend as much as me over a great time, average luck at NP5. Well, here's the thing, though. I've got so many servants coming up. There's Miyu in less than a month. There's Melt and King Protea next month. Then there's Kama the month after that. The next 3 months are pretty heavily loaded, so I'm going to have to rely on bad luck here. Yeah, I can't take that blessing, J6. It's too much for me. It's too great of a curse. I appreciate all you employees coming out here to greet me like this. Then again, I suppose you must all face it, as I've been waiting hundreds of years to be repaid. Still, you can't fill a ledger with sentiment alone, so let's get to it, shall we? You can start by paying me back last year's interest. 100 billion QP!
Is there any, stipulations to your blessings there, Wobbuffet? Any stipulations there?
Lies! Totodile, lies! Melt is best, quick.
Roll 200. I'm not sure what that monetary symbol is there. Worth the quartz on Benny and got Shara. Ooh. You got my condolences, Wizard. You got my condolences. That is the second, technically third least wanted servant of me. Technically third, but only because the first and second place are pretty much the same servant, but just different forms. Ah, the euro. Gotcha. What's the condition, Wobbuffet? And also, 100 billion QP? Okay, How many boxes is that? Anybody have any idea how many boxes you would need to farm to hit 100 million QP here? Okay, can do.
Yes, it's very odd. The bamboo cutter's never met any of us before. So then how do you know we were all Enma-Tei employees?
Ooh, the plot thickens.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't pay your interest. The Vinor in the offering box is off limits right now, so...
Best quick-based cavalry. No, Melt is better than Sitanai, especially after her strengthening quest, when she becomes the quick Orion! That's the word I was looking for. Melt becomes quick Orion with her strengthening quest, after all. Totodile. It's 9999999. So he wants an impossible sum. The good Orion. The Orion whose NP is just him becoming more swole, but also occasionally being choked out by his goddess, wife, girlfriend, whatever their relationship is.
I can at least take this sage quick to a pawn shop. It may not look like much, but it was given to me by the King of Helm himself. As long as we find a buyer, I think I should be able to convert the interest.
Absolutely not. I've extended the deadline more than enough.
Yes, please.
Whatever reason you have for your inability to pay are none of my concern, and who in their right mind would pay anything for such a ruddy old cloak? If you can't even pay back the interest, then I have no choice but to seize the Enma-Tei.
And I just heard an alert. Thank you, Wizard. Thank you, Pem is Wizard. Pem. You are Pem. Yes, that is what it is. You are Pem and you are a wizard. Yes, that is logical sense, logically. Will do.
I'm afraid of this moment, the Enma-Tei belongs to me. I'll have to ask you all to leave my property at once. Yes, I suppose the sparrows can stay, since they are essentially come with it. Naturally, I now own them as well. It's unfortunate that they're all a bunch of useless oafs. Perhaps I'll make a good meal for the tiger.
Chirp, this is tyranny, Chirp. It's cruel, Chirp. Have you no heart, Chirp?
Except, arguably, Arts ones was their ultra buff like Castoria. I mean, I honestly know that, Super Orion does some pretty heavy damage, but I'm pretty positive it's a very niche and gimmicky way. Oh, I know, Pem. I know. That's why I'm making fun. But, I'm pretty sure that I saw a video where a double Scotty buffed Melt under the triple arts lock done by Summer BB output some insane amounts of damage. So as that meme, I'm pretty sure Melt out damages at that point, I think. Maybe. I have to get the video, but I think it does.
That was never part of our agreement.
Hold it right there! Why? Because I am here!
So,
I'm streaming still. Can't talk. Okay, bye.
Just ignore that. Let's see, did that fix that, or is it a little off? A little far to the left. There we go. Dr. Ross N. Dr. Ross Senpem is.
So what is it? What are you all doing?
Yes, what's this about, human? This arrangement is legal and binding. Do you have some objection to it? Melt after buff. Yes, yes, this is the one I watched. Let me pause. Copy. And oh, this is fine. I'm linking a YouTube video where it shows Melt at her strongest. Indeed he is. Indeed he is. Although he is currently suffering with back pain after about 2 years ago getting rear-ended, and it totally screwed up his back in a car accident. So he's been dealing with chronic back pain for a while now, but he got some electrostimulants implanted in just last week, or actually just this week, so hopefully he'll start going on the road to recovery. Oh, deplorably insolent. You should be ashamed for speaking to your elders like that. But I suppose I can overlook your rudeness given how young and ignorant you are. Now, what is this objection?
In regards to your deal we struck with Miss Benny-Emma, of course. You claim that your invaluable treasures were stolen in the Enma-Tei. Miss Benny-Emma was unable to find the culprit or clear her employees of suspicion, so she promised to pay you damages.
You gave my dad your blessings too. Thank you, Webfoot. Thank you. Dr. Rawson P is what the protege of Fletch calls himself when impersonating a doctor to investigate someone's medical records. Nice. Very, very nice. Very inconspicuous and totally would fool anybody. Nobody would catch that one.
Is that alright?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. What of it?
In that case, we can put this whole matter to rest right now, can't we, Lady Tomoe? Yes, we can. I have wonderful news for you, Lord Bamboo Cutter. Our leader, Enma-Tei, a glorious man possessed of wisdom and clairvoyance, easily managed to recover your stolen treasures.
You don't say. That's most impressive. But those are merely substitutes you acquired from who knows where else. No. The only treasures I'm interested in are the ones I had taken from me back then, my irreplaceable keepsakes from the time Kogi and I spent together.
Worry not, good elder. I'm well aware that not but the treasures you lost 500 years ago will satisfy you. So please rest assured, those are exactly the treasures we have procured.
What was that? Did I hear you right? Are you truly telling me you can return the treasures that had been stolen from me 500 years ago, right here, right now?
Of course. Come with us and I'll show you what I mean. Let us return to the scene of the crime, the very Raven Room you stayed in 500 years ago.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's not the usual wallpaper for this hallway. Almost looks as if...
This hallway, this door. Can't be, it's not possible.
Actually, I thought about becoming a priest at some point in my life. I did too when I was younger. I did too. But, honestly, then I started to have crush on girls, and, when I found out that priests had to live a life of celibacy, well, yeah. And no getting married.
It's the exact same room as back then. Of course, we're now at the Enma-Tei as it existed 500 years ago after all. See, isn't that your pouch in the middle of the room? As look what habit our own Enma-Tei here can manipulate time and space itself. A little snap of his fingers and voila, here we are. Oh, it's good to have such capable subordinates.
Man, Fiona is powerful. He can manipulate time and space.
This is possible. Only a divine spirit could do something like that.
He's not Fiona the Bright for nothing.
Oh, hold on, I never heard of this Fiona whatever before. It's time to face the facts, old lumberjack. The past is now our present. All you have to do now is open your pouch and take back your treasures. Of course, then the pouch will be empty again, and in the 500 years that pass, we'll know where his treasures went. Rosenkratz and Goldenstein and Hamlet? Hamlet. Well, I told you what I will do. Do you think you will do it for your whole life? Who knows? Theon cool. The cool. He's cool. You might think that makes this one of those time paradoxes, but no, it all works out nicely. This way, it all just mean that you are the true thief all along. Now go on, take your treasures, clear the Enma-Tei's debt, and leave this place for good.
This can't be happening. You might want to hurry up. This time travel spell won't last very long. If you don't take your precious treasures back now, you'll never get another chance. That's right, go on, hurry up. You know, I know you can do it. This is like something out of a storybook. I can't wait to see you open it.
Oh, well, you see, I'm not.
What's wrong? Aren't you going to open it? Surely there can't be any real reason you'll be reluctant to see what's inside, is there?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those names, like, back when I was in school, they didn't believe me when I said assassin was spelled how it was.
Mr. Bamboo Cutter, is everything okay?
He never had it in the first place. Yes, everything is fine. Of course, I'll open it. If this really is the Raven Room from 500 years ago, then...
Open it now, then. Chirp, so there's Mr. Bamboo Cutter's treasures. Pouch contains the 5 treasures that we all work together to collect. There's no way he can claim that they're fakes under these circumstances. And if he instead denies that this room isn't really from the past...
Liars, I knew we hadn't really gone back in time. You were all just putting on an act to make me think we had. If this really was the past, there won't be anything in this pouch. Yep, he never stole anything because he never owned them. I never brought any treasures with me to begin with. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bamboo Cutter, could you repeat that? Did you really just say you never had any treasure to begin with?
You've got it all wrong, madam. That's not what I meant. You were right there, Mr. Moneyed Monkey. You were my only witness back then, weren't you?
Oh, yes, of course. Back in the dining room, I distinctly remember seeing the treasures in that pouch with my own. Something doesn't smell right. You're lying, aren't you? Of course, when I saw them, I know I did. The treasures were right there.
Then please describe them to us. What did the jewel branch smell like? How big was the picking bowl? How many dragon heads gems were there? What color was the cowrie? If you really saw them, you should be able to name at least one of their distinctive features.
Well,
Oops, sorry me. You know we can't just help leave open pouch springs untied.
Oh, stupid feline.
I'll ask you this one more, Mr. Bamboo Cutter. Did you or did you not bring treasures to the Enma-Tei?
I did, of course, I did. I'm the Bamboo Cutter from the story. Of course I'd have all 5 treasures.
You are lying.
Cut off his mask. I thought she would cut off his friggin' tongue! And she instant ascension. Get wrecked, con man, indeed.
I'll punish you for your scheme. I should have known better than to fall for it, but I refuse to tolerate your lies. Cheap!
You little sparrow, how dare you hurt my face. You'll pay for this. You think you can win again just since you have the numbers. You little brats really pissed me off.
Bamboo Cutter's spirit origin pattern is changing. Rapidly, it looks like it's demonic in nature.
And Mr. Monkey was never here. Sprats, I was just having some fun messing with this gullible little twerp. Why'd you cretins have to butt into our game here, huh?
2 moneyed monkeys. No, wait. This means the Bamboo Cutter was actually moneyed monkey all along.
Ooh, I didn't see that one coming. I did not see that one coming.
It's not that way. I hate to admit it, but this monkey's just like Miss Benny Emma's. He dwells in old folktales just as she does. An evil monster without a name who likes to toy with the laugh at and devour the weak. I'm guessing that masked monkey claiming to be the Bamboo Cutter is actually
one of the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evils. What? No, don't you let me in with those exhibitionists, you idiot.
Anyway, looks like the jig is up. Snake, Tiger,
Get your asses over here. We're going back to normal.
Well, I suppose I should have known this was coming.
Fusion dance? Oh, so we're on it too? And what's this? Looks like a monkey's face, a tiger's body, and a snake for a tail.
They must have split into 3 in order to infiltrate the Enma-Tei. A particular creature that claws like a bird at night, with numerous grudges and loss of identity. Now I see he must put up the bounded field to keep the seasoned monster slays. Tawara and Raiko never came, despite their obvious fit here.
You'll probably target them specifically. Don't pretend you know me, bitch. Whoa. What makes you any different from me? You're just as monstrous as I am, and you know it. Your act isn't gonna change a thing. Heh, now I've gotcha. Jumped out the window, and from the sound of its footsteps, it's headed for the shrine. I still don't know what exactly that thing is, but it's clear it wants to harm the Enma-Tei. It must mean to destroy the shrine. Wait, stop it! Let's go! Indeed, if it thinks it can run around destroying whatever it likes, it's sorely mistaken.
Chirp, we'll protect the end. We'll all protect the end together.
Okay, so I probably won't be doing the challenge quest today. That'll probably be Monday's stream, it seems. But I will be finishing this off here and maybe now. It says final act, so, you know, it should be. We will bring Benny with us, and, whoop, we will go full, nope, we will go full in on this. So, sorry, Melt, but this is going to be Benny's time to shine. 10, 10, 10, NP5, level 90, Benny Enma.
This is the sound of the splitting cry of a demon bard, just as described in Kojiki. This is definitely the Niue.
But what? But when you heard its fearsome cry, you did not back down. I see you reveal your true nature as well, beautiful Oni warrior.
Forget that, I simply decided that if we were facing demonic opponents, I would hold nothing back in my attempts to see it soundly destroyed.
No, changing clothes to match the occasion. I like your style. In that case, don't mind if I do the same. Yep, I know the Niue. I know. It's in persona!
That's right. I'm going to defeat this beast with ultimate beauty. Say hello to Tamamo, Summer Tamamo.
Yeah, you mean Tamamo Shark? What's your plan, fighting evil with more evil?
Are you guys for real? You actually came to get slaughtered on your own accord. What a laugh. I knew you were dumb, but I didn't know you were this dumb. Fine, then I'll let you off the hook. Just stay out of my way and I'll forget how much you pissed me off.
You let us off the hook? You're the one who's cornered here, Monkey Mask.
So the beautiful cold-hearted warrior Princess Kiyomi as she changed into her battle dress. Huh? You think I'm cornered? All of you dragons actually soft in the head or something. There's no way you chumps can beat me. I've been collecting the Enma-Tei's divine ore for almost 500 years. Even you Lusos ought to know how strong this stuff is after all you slaving away here. Oh, it hasn't been released yet. Perfect! I don't have to worry about not doing it today. I could kill 100 of you dinky hero experience and still have energy to spare. I ain't going anywhere until you're dead. The shrine's busted up and I've eaten every last sparrow. He's right to the core. Nicely done, Wobbuffet. I knew you could do it.
Sorry, self-congratulations, Troop. I see now the only result of this is by the blade. I take it you have no intention of turning yourself into the Emma Court, Mr. Monkey Mask Monster?
Dumbass, why should I go out of my way just to visit stupid old hell?
Then as Emma's representative, answer me this. Why did you do it? Is this all to take revenge for what happened to you and the quarrel of the monkey and the crab? Is it because you kept getting pigeonholed into bad guy even though you were just trying to live your life?
Make a new AFI, it'll be warm for the night. Set a new AFI, it'll be warm for the rest of its life. I'm pretty sure that goes for anything, Totodile. I'm pretty sure that goes for anything.
After all that, you're still trying to make allowances for my circumstances. You really are a hopeless idiot. You think this is about revenge? You want to know why I did this? Because it's fun, of course. There's nothing better than tricking a bunch of happy-go-lucky simpletons. Except maybe for watching a bunch of weak little shits work themselves to death for nothing.
Understood. So you have no intention of facing Hell's Judgment. Chirp! Yeah, so you have no intention of reforming and no need for a chance to reduce your sentence. In that case, I will see that justice is done in Emma's stead.
NP up.
I will see you guys in Sanji, Kalasutra, and Maharanova, and spare you straight to Ovichi. Even the great Oni quake in fear of the Spirit Sword, and Jakubo took Jutsu, the last light your eyes will see.
Da Vinci. Indeed. Anger Ascensions. Anger Ascensions. Also, I hope that laugh was on point here. Okay, then. Reduce arts attack damage to 0 for 1 turn. When a turn I have all friggin' arts cards. Are you frozen? We're still gonna buff. Because cooldowns. Increase MP gauge. We will do that as well. And we'll decrease the defense. Use all the skills that have low charges. Good. We'll save that, and we'll save that until we have Buster. And let's get some stars, I suppose. And a little bit damage, I suppose. There's the NP. The Tiger's Wrath. I think what activates when attacking. Max HP down. Oof. Stop evading my arts. I don't want to, but this is going to give me some stars here. And we are very nearly there with a hard-hitting Benny attack. So I gotta risk it. Do it, Benny! Crit with 70! You can do it, I believe! Yes! 292,000! Evade quick this time. Okay. And we got a chain from Benny. Let's do this chain. Knock out this first break bar. Yes. There is one. There is. Yay! Also, since it looks like Draconic just went live, if you guys are all fine with it, when this stream is done, I'm going to send a raid his way. Just so you guys know. The Monkey's Wrath. Activate when something. I didn't see that. Activate when... Dang it, it skipped. Activate when damage. Decrease NP gain and C-star drop rate. Ooh. But he is dead? I know he is dead. But sometimes you have to be dead to truly be alive. Good hit, good hit. What was that? Buster? Buster. Okay, good thing we got Arts and Wombo combo here. Get that going. Maybe he's a Lich, J6. He might be a Lich. You know? Did you destroy his phylactery? Did you seal his soul away so it could not return to the land of the living? Invincible quick? Thank goodness I don't have a quick. I'm gonna wait one more turn. Wait one more turn so that we can get the big smack. Doop, doop, doop. Also, why did I just... Dang it! I'm an idiot! Why did I use Waver and Invincibility on the same turn? I always make that mistake. I literally always make that damn mistake. Where I Waver and Merlin same turn. Thankfully I have an NPC. Alright, Benny. Get ready for a strong strike. Yay! Ooh, good smack, good smack. And there's the crit kill. Bar 2 down. 1 million. Why you?
様じゃあ次に行こう
Okay, okay, okay. Here we go, here we go.
What's going on here? Snake Mask, Tiger Mask, why are you slowing me down instead of helping? Who do you think you good for nothing's up when you had no name and nowhere to go? Don't you dare get in the way now. Don't you dare defy me. What's wrong with you morons?
It's your origin's playing part. Wait, I think it's self-destructing.
Ah, Snake and Tiger liked Benny. They didn't want this to happen. I'm not defying you, I'm just a body without a head. You have all the smarts. I have no choice but to do what you say. I can't help Benny, even if I want to. I'm still me. You lost because you weren't strong enough. I'll just say one last thing before I go. I may not have a head, but you have nothing. Stupid Stray, how dare you talk to me like that? Well, fine, I never expected you to be useful anyway, especially since I knew you felt bad for her. But what's your excuse, Snake Mask? You shouldn't have any reason to side with the Sparrows.
True, I don't, but even so...
Oh no, this is bad, this is very bad. I'm cursed, I know it. We really messed things up now.
Oh no, this is bad, this is so bad. Money Monkey's going to kill me in the wet. I'll be kicked out of the inn before I get the chance. What am I going to do? I don't have any money, or anywhere else I can go. A measly little spirit like me would less adapt to the Enma-Tei. That wasn't my fault, right? You guys did that all on your own, right? Please, you have to keep quiet about me. I'll disappear forever if they kick me out.
Alright, I don't know what your story is, but I know what it's like to find yourself in a corner. Very well, go on, then I'll tell whoever asked that me and my men were the only ones here.
Huh? Really? Are you sure?
Hurry up, can't you hear the alarm blaring? You didn't mean for this to happen, right? Besides, this is mostly my fault for not trusting my own magecraft knowledge before opening the lid. But don't count on me too much. I have this bad habit of absolutely falling apart under intense scrutiny.
Gordolf, the man, the myth, the legend! He befriended an enemy.
I can't blame Majesty Tiger for going soft. Our types just can't help but be grateful for small kindness. Besides, this world and I have had a good run. At least I got to feast my eyes on a gorgeous looker and have some genuine fun drinks before I go.
Jeez, Gordolf, getting the admirers, man! I wonder what rank is Gordolf's Harem Pro Tag skill?
Sorry, Monkey, but this is where we part ways. I can't deal with your cruelty anymore, and well, I never liked being the tail.
How dare you, how dare you! How dare you third-rate chumps ascend before me! You're useless without me! Get back here, damn it! I'm the head of this operation, you're supposed to do what I say! Ah, damn it all, what's the use of being a genius when you can't do anything without a tail and a body?
Now do you understand? This is where the path you choose ends. Chirp! Those who lie solely for their own pleasure, or not but and for others' happiness, will never have anyone come to their aid. MX Court is now adjourned. You may try again from the depths of hell.
Brutality. Alright. Another quartz for me, and... Oh, I figured it would be at the very top, but it's at the lobby. The final part, Section 13, Records of the Enma-Tei's Prosperity. So the final section here. Shine. The gods replaced the divine satisfaction with the Holy Grail? Huh, it seems the curse has been well and truly lifted, all thanks to me, I dare say.
Fo-fo!
Huh, and I'm not the only that. They even said they'd accept our efforts to make amends as the offering. And gave us back all the magical energy we earn in the form of a Holy Grail. Oh, that's interesting, so the gods are generous.
Oh, I must say, that was quite generous of him, at least for the Sydney Eastern Divine Spirit.
Huh? And be careful about your choice of words. With an attitude like that, Lord Enma might just decide to change his mind and have you start all over again.
Do you have a catalyst for summoning? Not in particular. I have potential catalysts. You know, like I had 4 Blue Eyes White Dragon cards to summon Kaiba. It took a while, but he came home. As for Lambda, I do need to get something Leviathan related, though. I definitely do. I have a while to do it, though. I definitely do.
Oh, and I remember, honesty is the best policy, okay? It itself looks different now. It's as though the very building is brimming with a divine aura. Because it was able to offer all the gratitude to the tribute hall. Now that it's released from its bogus debt, I'm pretty sure this means it has its old my yoga power back, too. You can ask for a better ending. This would never happen without your help. Tomo, Kiyohime, Tomoe, Fion, Armand, Gordolf, Mash, Soul. Thank you on behalf of the Enma-Tei. I can't thank you all enough. Chirp. I do feel bad that you ended up taking care of us when we were supposed to be taking care of you. But I learned a whole lot from the experience.
You know what, Benny? We're good. You put Mash and I in the marriage suite, you know? Benny is a firm supporter of Mash and me. Yeah, no divine punishment.
Indeed, this may not turn out to be the kind of pleasure trip we had in mind, but it was still one of the best New Year's I've ever had.
Thank you, Wobbuffet.
Blessings. All that's left now is to contact Caldea's base and have them reshift us home.
Yes, about that, Mash, Soul. Given how hard we've been working, how about spending one more day at the end, just to relax and...
Hello? Hello? I could have sworn I finally heard Gordolf's voice just now. Is this Sion? Outnam Sulkers calling from the water. See Caldea base. Do you read me already? If you don't hurry up and respond, I'm just gonna push this force return button. I swear I will. It's Sion, but why is she calling us from a sparrow?
Oh, you there, Sparrow. What was that? Is it just... Here, just give me the thing you've got under your wing.
Chirp, you mean this? I found it on the mountain out back. Chirp, it's been making all sorts of awful noise every day. Is this yours, sir? Chirp, why didn't you report it to the lost and found? Certainly you're old enough to know better by now. Chirp.
How do I be lectured on a personal responsibility by a Sparrow at age 28? 9 less. Oh god, I'm almost as old as Gordolf! I thought Gordolf was in like 40s or something, not 29!
I'm almost as old as Gordolf is.
He does not look 29! Then you didn't leave the comms device at all. You didn't have the comms device all this time, Lord Gordolf. I thought you refused to contact Caldea no matter what because you were a brave commander, heroic as a Celt. Did you know about this, Soul?
Pretty much.
Huh, never mind that now. As they say, all's well that ends well. Yes. If we've been able to consult with Da Vinci, Holmes, and Sion.
Shitakiri Suzume. Will do, Pem. Will do.
We may well have managed to resolve the tribute hall problem in a matter of days. But so what? There is nothing wrong with making a little side stop every now and then. And besides, we ended up solving a much bigger problem as a result, did we not?
Indeed.
Hello, my calculations confirm you should be able to hear me now, so under that assumption, please form up. We have gone past our magical energy reserves and are seeing errors in your existence verification. So I'm going to bring you all back right now. Our return reshift has begun. Senpai, there's still one last thing we have to say.
I'm on it. Thank you for your hospitality.
That's the best possible farewell I could have asked for. Cheap! Enma-Tei will never forget what you did for it. We and Kali have an undeniable connection. If there's anything you feel I could help you with, I'd be happy to fight by your side from now on. Perhaps I could even be a servant. Chirp! I've been practicing on the great being unique to them. Though that all depends on if the great King Enma gives his blessing. He'd be kind of hard-headed at times, so it might take some work to convince him. Regardless, he'll always be welcome here. I'll have to keep stocking up on virtue and gratitude to myself to ensure good fortune comes to pass.
Well, looks like this is goodbye. Take care, Miss Benny Emma. I look forward to receiving your next lesson. I'll be taking my leave now too, Miss Benny. Thank you for all your help.
I do accept your blessing. I do.
What incredible social skills they both have. It is as though they were both birds for taking flight without leaving so much as a speck on the ground. Goodbye, teacher. I promise I'll graduate from the beginner level next time. I suppose there's some positive outing, all things considered. My reputation at Caldea has improved and I enjoyed my R&R at the Enma-Tei thoroughly.
Honestly, Fionn, Your reputation definitely has improved, in my books. As far as I'm concerned, there's been no downside. But what about you, Diamond? As far as I can tell, you do not seem to gain much from this trip. Don't be ridiculous, my lord. What better reward could I ask for than see my captain demonstrate his valor? Huh. Very well, good. I'm glad to hear it. You're a fine warrior, Diamond, and I'm a good man. Indeed, you're almost as wasted on a soul as thick as me. I will indeed.
Okay, everyone, it's time to see her gets off. Chirp, everyone line up, set off formation, go! Ahem. I'd like to take this time to thank you all for staying at our inn. We hope this year brings you good fortune and that you're able to welcome next year without incident. Have a safe and wonderful trip. Wayfarers will all be here waiting for your next visit. Chirp, chirp.
You know what? I've got a comment for why 2020 was so bad. Given that it was Cthulhu and then another elder god as the New Year's things for Fate, but I'm not going to make that kind of connotation. You've got to be kidding me. How could you lose your comms device during our very first reshift experiment? From now on, I'm giving it to Mash instead. Oh, poor Gordolph.
Welcome back, guys. Anything interesting happened on your reshift? Tell me all about it. Thank you, Da Vinci. It's good to be back. The second area was a hot springs and called the Enma-Tei. And its proprietress, who was really nice and great at her job, was actually a sparrow. Unfortunately, she had been taken by devious plans to slowly cheat her out of the inn over the last 500 years. Really? Oh man, I can already tell this is gonna be good. Come on, let's go to the cafeteria. You too, Sol and Gordy. Come on.
Man, that sounds nice. You always get all the luck. Huh, I can understand your envy, but I'm afraid you'll just have to resign yourself to it. Disciple of the Birds, I will take that position. Thank you. Well, thank you. After all, reshifting is an entrancing experience, solely for those who am I kidding? It was awful. If I wasn't stranded in the woods, I was on the very verge of turning into a pig. Nothing good can ever come of it. I'm never reshifting again for as long as I live. You say that now, Gordolph. You say that now.
Damn, so Gordy went to sulk, huh? Too bad. I was hoping to hear a story from as many points of view as possible. But oh well, he did just finish his very first reshift after all. Dr. Gordolph may like to complain, but I thought his adaptability was amazing. It's no exaggeration to say we couldn't have resolved this case without his help. Right, Senpai?
He definitely helped out.
That may be, but he was far from the only key person. You were an invaluable part of this operation as well. Thanks to you, almost every loose end was nearly tied up. However, there's still one thing lacking resolution. Isn't that right, Master? You know... Yes, I know. No need to tell me. Come, let's discuss this last so what was it all about anyway? Point to the cafeteria. And of course, don't skip the hot green tea. I believe this story will be more than worth it.
What point is there?
I'm glad we got to give everyone such a grand farewell. But now that the Enma-Tei is back to normal, we're all busier than ever, and the swears alone just aren't enough to cover everything it needs doing. I guess I have no choice but to ask Mother for help, much as I really, really wish I didn't have to. No, cheap. That old wicked hag will be the death of us. You just need more help. I promise I'll work day and night to make it up for the difference. No, don't be silly. I'd never let you do that. Work-life balance is very important, so I'll bring in some new employees to preserve that balance. Chirp! In that case, what about the demonic monkeys? They're hard workers, right? I've heard of thinking outside the box, but that's not just outside, it's outlandish. Still, the monkeys have stopped making trouble. I wonder why they started in the first place. Oh, this must be the place. I finally found it. Pardon me, young lady. I couldn't help but overhear you talking about the monkeys. I hope you can forgive them for any mischief they cause. I'm afraid I'm the one to blame them for that. I heard through the grapevine there was a kind sparrow in dire straits, you see. So I asked the monkeys to take some of my things to her in hopes they might be helpful. Unfortunately, it seems they kept forgetting their purpose on the trip on the way. Still, they never brought the packages back to me, so I don't think they left them where they were supposed to. Did you receive them okay? Chirp.
It is him.
Yes, I did. Chirp, they were always a huge help. Well, welcome back, sir. I've been waiting for you for a long, long time.
Aww. She gets reunited. That is a very sweet and happy ending there. I'm very happy that Benny got reunited with the old man. That is very good. That is very nice. Very touching. The old man from the story, the one that she gifted the small basket of happiness to, the one that saved her when she was curious about humans. That old man. So, with that, that is the Enma-Tei event completed. I mean, obviously there's still the shop for me to do, and there is still the challenge quest, which will be dropping sometime, eventually I'm sure. And I will be doing that on Monday's stream, as well as leveling, because I can smell my food. It's been here for a while, and I am hungry. So I'm going to call this stream here, and I'm going to send a raid towards Draconic. So those of you that wish to be a part of it, then join in. But for now, I've been Soulrack Dragon. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. And if you want to check out more by me, be sure to drop me a follow here to know when I go live, a sub if you're feeling generous, or check out my YouTube channel, where it's a multiple backlog where you can sub there as well. For now, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody, and let's raid Draconic. Just because.